TMCLOSKY presents Arcade Talk Live Stream. Game of the Week! Welcome to Arcade Wars! Welcome everybody. Hope everybody's doing great tonight. Welcome to another Arcade Talk. Hopefully you'll find it soothing and relaxing. So sit back and relax since the show starts now. And welcome everybody to Saturday night Arcade Talk with TMCLOSKY and Papa Brad. I hope everybody is having a great weekend. New Year's is almost upon us. So hopefully you guys are having a great day and you're getting ready for New Year's Eve tomorrow. Let's get Papa Brad on here. What's going on, Papa Brad?
Namaste.
That's right.
We got a little zen going on there before the show. Hey, I'm back. I'm back in my home arcade without the crappy microphone from Wayback's Arcade. So you'll be able to hear me tonight. I won't be muffled or muted. So glad to be back. Glad to be back, man. We did the Friday Night Arcade Show. You were a guest. You were there. You were there. It was a fun show. If you haven't checked it out, check out the Friday Night Arcade Show on Brooklyn Menace's channel. I was in arcade heaven. I did not have a good microphone, but you know what I did have? Some of the greatest pinball machines in arcade games of all time.
Sure did.
Literally right outside the door from the screen.
Outside the door.
Right outside the door. And
right out there. Had a little,
you know what I got to do, TMCLOSKY? You know what I got to do? I got the master the Mandalorian pinball.
You are the Jedi Master of the Mandalorian
I know.
Pinball.
It's on free play. So I played that sucker. I have that thing so wired. Like I would say probably 70 to 80% of the time I win a free game on each player when I play. It's awesome. Nice. I mean, but the thing about it to me is like, if I own that machine, it's almost too easy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what you're saying.
I really got a chance to really dig deep. And that's what I love about Waybacks. It is a free play arcade. So, no quarters. You can really get to know the pinball machine. And I really thoroughly enjoyed that, being able to play that table that much. So that's what I've been up to. I mean, I played the hell out of the Mandalorian. I got its number now. We'll have to play. Yeah. Don't play me in that one, though, because I have too much practice now. But I
know, right?
I want to play a real world pinball one day. That's one of my goals for 2024. One of my goals is we need to get together and go play some games, some pinball and arcade games at a real arcade.
Yeah, we definitely do.
You got that, TMCLOSKY? Let's do it.
We got to do it, sucker.
2024.
Yeah,
done.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna meet up somewhere in 2024 for sure.
Southern Fried Gaming.
Definitely there. Yep.
That's the event we need to meet up.
Yep. Yeah, I'm going, man. As long as everything goes right, I plan on going. So,
man, we got a full room. We got a high scores on tap. We got to address that. You gifted 5 Arcade Top memberships. Thank you. High scores on tap.
Thanks. Thank you so much. High scores.
Where's the thing? Is it going to happen like 5 minutes into the show? It's going to start saying the little alarm thing.
I think I already did.
Well, it already did it. Okay.
I have a feeling it did during that intro, I would think. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, thank you, High Scores on tap. That's amazing. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, High Score. Scott Norton, Josh Mills, Tom Chambers, Darren Hilburn, and DJ got the 5 memberships. So, yeah. Awesome. They did go out. In case anybody didn't see that.
Welcome to the Arcade Talk channel. So,
who else is in there? Papa Brad. We got Big D in there.
We got everyone. We got Mikey J Productions, Games and Movies. We got Jason, High Scores Tap, Hobby Hands, Carl O, Bozo Calvin Jr.
Calvin Sucker.
That's right, man.
There he is. Yeah, that's right. He changed his
got the whole crew. And
picture. He's a turtle.
Yeah, Rexer cleared my name. People thought I would be a leaker. Papa Brad doesn't leak. I'm not a leaker. I don't leak anything. I don't even. My friends didn't even know about the. My friends at Brooklyn Menace. I talk to him almost every day. He had no idea. He had no idea about any of the stat games. I don't share with anyone until it's time. We follow the rules. And what did we get? We didn't put out any videos, did we?
We got the crap pictures, man.
We should have 2 crappy pictures. Everyone else is showing the whole damn enchilada. So
we're told not to, so we did it, and then everybody else did. It's like, damn it.
Follow the rules. And then we get pointed out for being the bad guys. We're the ones that follow the rules.
I know. We're the only ones that showed the crappy pictures.
I swear.
I know. It's like, yeah, we're going to show the crappy pictures so we can give it to somebody else to let them get all the freaking views. Yeah.
That's right. That's exactly what we did. Please give me a break.
So stupid. Hey, what's up, Marine 50? I don't know if we...
Welcome to the stream, Marine 50. Saiyan Spirits, welcome to the stream.
Andy's Game Room. Oh, yeah. Same ones in there. Did I miss some new drama?
I just play pinball anyway. That's what I want to do. My goal is to play more pinball in 2024 also.
Look at Big D. Papa Brad. Zip.
Zip.
Emoji. The zip emoji there.
That's right.
Papa Brad. Anyway. Genuine gamer.
I love arcade games and pinball. And that's the thing, you know. I know people couldn't hear me because my mic was shitty on Brooklyn Menace's show.
Yeah, what happened with that?
I'm not. It worked good before the show, but maybe all the music and he had so much going on. I mean, he's amazing. His content, his production values are so high. He had that music going on. Maybe just having so many people on at once, my microphone basically dropped out to almost nothing. But I'm not transitioning for 2024. You can expect the same Papa Brad. I mean, I'm gonna be talking about pinball. I'm gonna be talking about arcade games. Be talking about things I love, Atari. Nothing's gonna change for me. I'm just staying the course. How about you, TMCLOSKY?
Something's changing for me.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm going to be doing more Atgames 4K pinball coverage.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully not that far off.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, since we're talking about it, should pop it up. I think most people know already. The news.
I don't know. See, I've been driving all day. I didn't follow this news thing at all. Maybe you could tell me about it because this will be my first time hearing about it. I saw some stuff popped up, but I didn't have a chance. I was on the road.
Atgames came out today with a shipping update for Wave 1 for Adam's family. So the shipping update for Wave 1 is they're going to arrive in your house between January 27th and January 31st. See if I can blow this up a little bit.
Huh. Welcome to stream, Goofyfoot. Glad you're here.
Okay, you guys can see that now. Can you see that, Papa Brad?
Yeah, I can see it.
Caro says, have you played your Atari today? So yeah, so exciting news. You're eagerly I can't say that word tonight. The Adams Family Pinball Machine is on its way. You can expect.
I played my Atari today in an arcade this morning.
There you go. You can expect your order to arrive.
The real thing.
Between January 27th and January 31st, depending on your location. So there it is. There's the window via FedEx delivery. So FedEx is going to bring it. Please keep your eye out for your shipping information, which will become active and regularly updated after FedEx picks up the shipment. You'll start seeing your tracking scans from January 25th onwards. So January 25th, you can get some stuff. So it should arrive, Pop Brad, between the 27th and 31st.
Did they say like payment would be like the 19th?
Yeah, right here. Invoice details. We'll send out invoices January 19th, Friday. Remember, you have 72 hours.
You know what I like? I like that they are telling us an exact date so we know to have the money ready to pay for it. I do like that. They're saying, because I think the last time I ordered something, like I think I got the original pinball, and you just never knew when they were going to send that email.
Oh,
and
really?
You got to be instantly ready, to like send that money out. So I actually like they're giving us a date to like count on. This is the time to have your ducks in a row to get the pinball or have the money ready for it.
Pretty much giving you 21 days to get your money in line and all that. So that's pretty cool. So this is something new then. That's awesome that they're giving us this information so far in advance. And then you got 72 hours to complete your payment. So you got 72 hours. As soon as I get that invoice, man, I'm gonna say schwack. Pay that mug.
Oh yeah, me too, man. I'm gonna lightning pay that sucker, man. I can't wait to get my hands on that pinball.
Me either.
I mean, I'm excited for it. I'm still excited. I'm still excited for it. I mean, my excitement for it is not. If anything, I'm anticipating it more. I can't wait to play it and have it. And
no, I don't have any pinballs over here, man.
Man, I was obsessed. I was obsessed with the Grinch over this holiday break. They did the Grinch tournament pinball. I saw high scores on tap on there. I saw his name in the top 10 playing that Grinch pinball.
I was just gonna say, was in the top 10. He's always in the top 10.
Yeah, man. And man, I just fell in love with that table. Once learning how to get through all the modes and completing completing the Grinch multi-ball. I love it. It's great. Great table.
Oh, this is the other thing.
I was going to tell you, that like if you have an Atgames Legends pinball, that is a must-have. That table, once you learn the rule set, it is so addictive. It's great. Great table, great rule set. Welcome to the stream, Rich Odello.
Hey, what's up, Rich Odello? So I'm not sure what this is. Here says, shit, what did I do? What the? Oh, if you don't make payment in 72 hours, it looks like it says, please know that if the payment isn't made in time, you'll have to pass your reserved machine to the next eager gamer in line. And I think this is for wave 2. I think you might get kicked into wave 2.
Bumped into wave 2. They don't lose your money though. So that's what, 3 days to pay?
Yeah. 24, 48, and 72. Yeah, 3 days. So it looks like you get kicked into wave 2 if you don't make it on time. Unboxing setup, get ready for a sneak peek. We'll release an unboxing video on January 20th. And then the SSF kit pre-orders for those who pre-installation. Expect your SSF kit order by January 27th through January 31st. So they're going to arrive around the same time. That's nice.
Okay.
And then you'll be invoiced on the 19th, just like the pinball machine for the SSF kit. So you have to make your both payments. See, that's nice to know. Both payments are due on the 19th for the SSF kit and the 4K pinball. So that is good information to have. So you have to have both monies ready. And then again,
I guess I'm gonna learn how to install it because I'm not getting it pre-installed. So I'll probably make a video as well. I know they're gonna do their own video, but I'll probably make a video too.
Yeah, and it says
I'll be installing the SSF kit.
Yeah. An instructional video is coming by January 20th to guide you through this setup process. So that's nice. So they'll be out there before they even come. So that's nice.
Biggie D's coming in with the hard-hitting questions, Team McCloskey. Have they shown the Addams family running with the fixes yet? I have not seen it. I have not seen it
either. I haven't been up, but has Wagner TikTok?
He would be the one that would know. Yes. Yeah. He has the machine. He's one of the few people that actually have a prototype Atgames Legends 4K pinball. He's one of the very few, right?
Yep. Very few. Hobby Hands, anyone order the boomstick? Christmas has me tapped.
Yeah, I want that. That is cool. I didn't get one, but it looks amazing.
High Score says that he's getting his installed, his SSF kit.
Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea.
If I get another one, I definitely will get it pre-installed. Especially if they keep it at $100.
Yeah.
Jason said no new videos.
I'm gonna reserve the right to not answer that because I'm gonna find out like how difficult it is, and if it's not that difficult, I'll just do it myself. But we'll find out.
Yeah, true. Well, it's gonna be easier than the ALP because the hole's already there. The subwoofer hole's already there with a
yeah. I mean, it's like I think they got the spot for all the screws and stuff.
Set up pre-drilled. Yeah, so I think it's not going to be hard.
I don't think it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be as scary as. Hopefully not that scary. But I've modded tons of stuff. I'm not afraid. I've done whole control panels and stuff. It shouldn't be a problem.
No. Yeah, like if anybody that was getting anything like Star Treks or Peanuts or Attack from Mars, I definitely would get it.
Yeah, the thing
installed, especially for $50.
Yeah,
but Adam's family is a little different.
You'll need to remove the screen.
Yeah,
I don't think it's that bad though. I've had it open. I've opened up my ALP when I put in the joystick. I looked all around. I don't think it's that scary, really.
Yeah, like High Score said, it's more of having it tested before shipped. Yeah, so if there's any bad parts,
that's good.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about that because if there's any bad parts, they'll just swap them there at the factory.
Yeah, you get a factory installed.
Yeah, and then the SSF kit pre-installation in wave 1. So if you got it pre-installed, if you got the SSF kit pre-installed, expect your delivery around February 26th week or earlier, with invoicing on February 16th. A dedicated email would be sent out for this. So there you go. If you're getting it pre-installed, expect it at the end of February or maybe a little earlier, but that all depends how quick that factory goes. Push those things out with the SSF kits already installed. The Adams Family Legends 4K Pinball Machines Wave 2 and 3 deliveries are ahead of schedule. That's nice. You're likely to see your delivery by February 20th with invoicing on February 12th. So yeah, Wave 2 and 3 are less than a month than when we're going to get ours. So that's pretty good.
Yeah.
What, 3 weeks? About 3 weeks?
Not bad.
Yeah, so that's cool. It's ahead of schedule. Updates and other SKUs. Stay tuned as we'll be sending out more information on other SKUs pre-orders soon. So I'm talking about the 4K ALU there. So it says pre-orders soon. I'm not sure what else they got out there. So there you go, Papa Brad. Great announcement.
Yeah,
definitely
sounds good.
Yep, they're still on time. So like I said, if they got them to us before January 31st or on January 31st, they'd be on schedule. That's what they've been telling us really the whole time, right?
Yeah. I'm glad any communication. It's good to have communication. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad they're coming out and they're letting us know what the status of everything is, because I know everyone wants to know. Especially people that pre-ordered it. They put their 200 down. They're just wondering when they're gonna. Now we know when we have to pay, and we know when to expect the first shipment. I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, and they're giving us plenty of time to get your money in place too, which is really nice.
About that SSF too, I think it's I mainly want it just so I had all the options. You know what I mean?
Same here.
I want to have all the options. So, but I think it's going to be cool to hear the ball rolling around and hear it coming from different spots. I think it'll be pretty neat.
Yeah, I think so too.
Even if I have to turn down the accelerometer, I'm fine with that, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you just have to play with it.
Yeah,
I think we can have both on there, but you're just gonna have to tone everything down.
Dude, I do love nudging tables though. Well, I was nudging some pinballs this weekend. That's part of the fun of playing a real pinball,
Oh, that's the one thing I did pass up. Other good news was payment plans. Third-party payment plan is coming your way. More details will be in your fulfillment.
That's good.
So
yeah, these arcades. I mean, these arcades and pinballs are getting expensive. That's not a bad deal. I mean,
yeah, it's nice they're going to have payment
if you can't pay for it,
Yeah, I think that's great. That's something they haven't done in the past.
I don't know anyone that does that.
High Score says haters were wrong on the delay. They were. Not here though. We kept saying they're on target. They're on target.
Yeah.
So basically, ships have sailed. The punks, that's why I think it is. I think the ship has left the China port.
It's on the high seas. Yep.
Yep. That's why I think they sent that out today, man. They actually is out on the seas.
Yeah, I think we already answered that question too. I mean, I don't think they ship in sequential order. I don't think if you're number one, you get the pinball table that's labeled number one. I don't think it's like that way. On the numbering?
On this?
Yeah. I don't think it goes by the order that you ordered them, I don't think.
Yeah, and I think if you got the SSF kit pre-installed, I think it would bump you to a higher number.
Yeah.
I mean, it would just make sense because they're shipping out later. So you would have a higher number than people that didn't get it pre-installed. That'd be the nature of the beast there. There's no other way to do that. Mm-hmm. Andy's Game Room says QVC lets you do 4 payments spread out. It's a nice way to get the games, but they also typically charge more for the cabinet. Yeah, I have a feeling these payment plans, I don't know. It would be interesting. It's a third-party payment plan, so there might be fees involved. So it's not Atgames doing the payments, it's a third party. There could be fees involved.
Yeah, it's okay. If you don't pay, they send Rocky Balboa will come over. He'll break a couple legs. Do you remember Rocky? You remember that original movie? That was Rocky's job. Remember Rocky?
Yep. Yeah, I watched that thing.
Movie, man. I love that movie. I need to watch that again. That's a fantastic.
It stands up in time.
Man, it's timeless. It's a timeless classic. The very first Rocky.
Yep.
Love that movie.
Adrian.
Yeah.
Adrian. I used to be able to do it, but I had to hear him say it. Thanks, Calvin. Calvin gave me a shout out. He did his Tron, his S panel installation.
Yeah,
I forgot to turn mine on. Jason, for prompt delivery, China has sent your pinballs up via balloon with the wind currents. Hopefully,
yeah, that's true.
Shoot them down.
That is true. Let's hope for good wind current. Going around the world in 80 days.
I wish it was balloon. It'd probably get here quicker, especially if the winds were strong up there. And he says payment plans for that pinball would be great. I think more people would jump on it. Well, yeah, I mean, so going forward, I mean, hopefully they'll put that up on the store too, that you can in the future going forward you can do payment plans. Andy's right. More people would jump in on it because you got the payment plan.
I mean, they're definitely going really big in on this too. So I mean, if you want to wait and see, watch some reviews. I mean, they're going to have these. This is something that Atgames is like really invested in. This is not going to be like one little set of machines. This is a long range thing for them. TMCLOSKY.
Yep, it is.
They're going to have them. They're going to have them. I mean,
yeah, more to come too. More skins to come, right?
More tables, more everything. I mean, the thing is, think of how many tables Zen already has that they could port to this thing. I mean, it's insane.
Yeah.
Biggie D did have a point. The pinball tables are kind of expensive, but I mean, you don't have to buy them all at once. And they do have that what is it called? Pinball Net or whatever, where you get all the previous tables unlocked. And that is really a good value. Like, I loved all those tables already. So like, I'll feel like I'm at home playing those. See, you haven't had the ALP, TMCLOSKY, but I've liked the tables that I purchased. I purchased every table for my ALP, and I've enjoyed all those tables. So I mean, just to get to play those on the new machine will be great.
Yeah, I wish there was a way you'd play the Zen games before you buy them.
They do that on the consoles where you could play them for like, I think it's about 5 minutes, and then it kicks off. You could play them for about 5 minutes.
3 minutes, I think. On Steam,
3 minutes. Yeah, maybe it's 3 minutes, but it's just a taste. You get a taste of what it's like.
But yeah, we don't know either. That Zen Studios, what's it called? They got some kind of pass. That you can purchase. I forget what Zen Studios pass is called, but they have a pass where you can. It's like the Pinball Net. I wonder if that'd be available or not at some point down the road.
or like an Atgames version. That might
Yeah,
be
Zen already
interesting.
has one now.
They have one for the computer, I know, or the consoles. I think you can even get it.
Can you even
Pinball
get it on the
Pass.
console too?
I
Yeah,
thought
is that
so. I
what it's
might be
called?
wrong.
Pinball Pass?
Is it called Pinball Pass?
That's what I was asking you. I think that's right.
I'm not sure. I didn't go for that,
Something
but I mean,
yeah.
it's not a bad deal. I mean, but you got to buy it every year then.
Yeah. Well, it's like the Pinball Net, but yeah, Richard Dell said Pinball Pass, and Biggie D did too.
I bought them all. I bought all the tables. I purchased every one.
Makes sense being called Pinball Pass. It's like,
yeah.
But you never know, that could be available some point down the road on the
Pinball Pass. Yeah.
Yeah, on 4K.
The hard thing with Zen is like everything that you get on, you start all over again. Like if I have the Pinball Pass on Steam, I don't get it on the Legends Pinball. You know, everything is separate. So
yeah. What's up, Brooklyn?
You know, with the PC, I could always run it to the pinball as well, which is something I want to play around with. Like you know, using the PC to run the FX3 and the pinball effects.
Yeah. Yeah, see if you did that, you could get that Pinball Pass.
Yeah. When they do a deep discount. That's why I ended up buying them all. I figured, you know, I want to have these as part of my gaming collection. So when they had that sale, it was like,
that was ridiculous. Black Friday sale.
It was ridiculous. I was like, man, I'm just gonna jump in and get them, you know?
Yeah,
it kind of got me to jump off the fence. You know, I've been on the fence. Normally I would have had a lot more reservation, but they were basically it was very affordable. I mean, for the amount of stuff you were getting.
Yeah, Richard Dillo said he paid $103 on the last sale. I'll be using the OTG. Yeah,
the thing with pinball too is if they offer where you can buy like one table at a time, you can get that table. You don't have to buy them all at once. You can buy and learn to play each table that way too. There's no rush. Well, in the store, you know.
Then they'll go on sale.
And then they'll go on sale, you know. They always have sales.
They always have sales, yeah.
What's happening, Brooklyn Menace? In the house.
In the house.
In the house.
But yeah, we'll see. It'll be interesting 2024 with the Zen Studios in Atgames partnership. See what we're going to get. I expect to get all the tables eventually on Zens. Even Pinball M, I think we'll get eventually.
I was looking on YouTube and I stumbled across a video for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre Pinball M. Are they going to bring that out? Because it looks pretty cool.
Well, if they bring
I never heard about that. I never even. It's not on the PC. I don't think. But they had some guy playing it. It looked cool.
What, Pinball M?
Crazy. Pinball M. Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh yeah, I haven't played that. Is that out?
No, it's not. There's a video on YouTube of a guy playing it though.
Oh, no,
I was like, how did he get it? He's playing the game and look cool. It had a chainsaw on it. Looked really crazy. But I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I'm sure they got all kind of stuff in the works over there at Zen Pinball. We're gonna see probably all kind of cool stuff.
Yeah, because it's not even on Zen. I'm looking at Zen right now.
It's not anywhere. It's on the internet. It's on YouTube. That video's on it.
Only Pinball M's they have is The Thing, Chucky, Dead by Daylight, Duke Nukem, and
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
What the hell? How'd you get it, sucker?
I don't know how he got it, but it's cool as hell. I was like, damn, I want that table. When's that coming out?
Yeah. Well, I would think it's probably coming out soon if somebody's playing it.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it was someone that was a tester or something that got leaked somehow.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah,
I would say if they're going to release South Park, they're going to release these Pinball M's because I think South Park is in the same lines of this stuff anyways.
Yeah.
Don't you?
Yeah, I would think so.
I think we'll get it. Yeah, that'd be cool to do that. Texas Chainsaw It's pretty fun. Sounds like it's pretty fun. James said, I know the spooky version is coming out in 2024. The Thing, nice. Yeah, I played The Thing. That was fun. I played Chucky. I like Chucky a little bit more than The Thing. I did not play the Dead by Daylight one yet. I just play the demos. I'm not playing doing that 3-minute.
Welcome to the stream, Sam's Arcade.
Hey, what's up, Sam?
Good to see you. Good to see you. Happy New Year. A little bit early, but Happy New Year.
Happy New Year Eve.
New Year's Eve.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think we'll probably hear an announcement here soon, I guess, for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I might have. I swear he said it was Pinball M. It looked like Zen, but it could have been VP. I don't think it was VPX, but I could be wrong. That's a whole nother rabbit hole, T. McCloskey. Going to the VPX is a whole nother set of pinball tables you could play. Yeah, and you can get these using a computer. I got my computer to do it. A top secret computer has been built, and it is insane. So I'm ready. I got special camera rigs. I got everything.
I think I saw it.
Atgames. I'm ready. I'm ready. Bring it on.
I think I seen your
thing. Looks like an octopus. I can put a camera anywhere I want. I can multiple cameras wherever you want. It's crazy.
Oh, did you get your setup that you ordered?
Yeah, I got it.
You did get it?
I got it.
Nice.
I got it. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a lot of fun. It's gonna be cool.
Yeah, I think I could just put a boom on one of my machines and stick it just over top.
Yeah, you got to shoot straight down so you get the play field, and then you need a camera on the scoreboard. It's a little complicated, but that's why I'm looking at this way. I'm gonna set it up so I can have it set up. It's not gonna be because it's such a pain in the butt to do. You know, I'm just gonna try to make a permanent setup for it. It's not something you want to have to do every time you want to make a video. It drive you crazy with all the adjusting and stuff you have to do.
Yeah.
Pinball M is a mature pinball. It's like adult themes, like horror movies, Duke Nukem, Chucky, The Thing. Right, yeah.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, they got 4 right now.
Definitely not Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
That is not on there yet.
Definitely not that.
But might be something being added soon.
Might be. You never know.
It says I bought all the FX tables when they went on sale. It was cheap. Yeah, I mean, I guess it was peanuts soupy. I got for $1.86. Less than $2 for a table. A lot of them were, I think, were around $3, but there were some that were like $1.86 on it Black Friday sale.
Yeah, 100%. It is a Zen.
Yeah. If you missed it, they'll probably do it again next Black Friday. It'll be exciting now. Exciting times here and there in 2024 with that game's pinball coming out, and hopefully the ALU 4K will come out. But we'll see on that. Because we thought we were going to get pinball 4K in the summer, and that didn't happen, which is fine. There was delays, the delays on the 4K pinball were great because they were able to do these skins like the Addams Family.
Okay, share this just for a second, just for a taste. Okay, just for a second.
Oh, here it is.
Throw it up for a second. It's Pinball M.
Okay, so you're right.
Just for a second.
I ain't afraid of those.
Let's do Nukem. Look at that, T. McCloskey. Let's see it again. Let's see it again. Let's see it again.
It's a big chainsaw.
That's enough of a tease of that. They're definitely not making Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's on the internet. You can look it up. But yeah,
I mean, we didn't get to see a lot. What happened?
I know it's a tease.
You pulled the plug too quick.
The tease out. It's someone else's video. Just go look it up on YouTube. And
it is Zen.
It looks. It's Zen. It is the Zen.
Okay, so it's coming.
I think the version they're showing is maybe for the Xbox, but usually when they do stuff, it eventually comes to everything. I think they're showing it on the Xbox, but usually they're pretty good about like having the tables go throughout everywhere that they go.
Yeah, even Nintendo Switch.
Yeah,
Nintendo Switch is always later, but
that's what I'm saying. Texas Chainsaw with a working chainsaw.
Big chainsaw, man! I wasn't expecting a big chainsaw pop up like that.
I'm telling you, I was watching the video. I was like, this virtual pinball table's fire. I'm down on this one. This is day one purchase probably for me.
Yeah, me too. I mean, it looks freaking awesome, man.
Damn. You know what else I played the hell out of, T. McCloskey? I forgot to tell you. I played the Mandalorian. I think I didn't really master it, but I'm pretty competent now. I'm close.
Yeah.
I got its number. And the other one I played a ton was Scooby-Doo from Spooky Pinball. I played a ton of that. That was a fun table too.
Say, how do you feel about that table now?
I like it. It's got a cool. I like the top. It has an upper play field with like this bookcase flipper mechanism that's unique. It's fun. It's fun.
Oh, nice.
It's not a real. I mean, it's not as it doesn't have as many like gizmos and gadgets as like most of the modern Sterns, but it's still pretty fun.
Spooky and they're creepy.
Yep.
So, what was your favorite thing you played this time up there? Mandalorian, I think.
Probably Mandalorian, just because I spent so much time playing it. Yeah. That was the only new pinball they had that they didn't have before. So I pretty much went down and played all the ones they had. But,
any new arcades cabinets? Out on the floor.
I didn't really notice any new arcades.
Yeah, the little Tori took us on last night. I didn't notice anything new.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Do though.
No, actually they have a brand new virtual pinball machine that has everything. I put up a video of me playing I played Tales from the Crypt on it. They put out a really nice virtual pinball table with pretty much every other table imaginable on it.
Really?
Whoever built it did a great job. It was very fun. It had the solenoids in it.
Oh,
there's a video on my channel.
Oh, you did? I was going to say, I was just going to ask if you threw one up there. Saw that good old Mr. Do in there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this still got Mr. Do.
Man, I should have had you, I didn't even think of it. I should have had you get a really good shot of that control deck for Mr. Do. Because I know,
I could have. I was there on a mission. T. McCloskey, I proved that there is no purple in a real Killer Instinct 1 or 2, the real arcade machine.
Well, there are once Rare got to them.
You go watch my videos of the real. I put up shorts of all the Killer Instinct 1 and Killer Instinct 2, and you show me the purple on that art. I was right. There's no purple on those real arcade cabs. Now that might have been something when Microsoft fooled with it, they might have added it. But I'm talking if you're talking about nostalgia, which is what I like, it doesn't have it. But does not have it.
Yeah, because I went back yesterday and it's like everyone that has Rare on it is that purple that we saw the other night.
Microsoft did that to Killer Instinct. That was not the way it was.
I hope they didn't do that to Atgames. That's why Atgames has to use that purple. That's kind of scary.
Too. Maybe they're forced. You know,
that's what I'm thinking.
I hope not. But you know,
that's when it popped in my head when you said that yesterday, and it said only Microsoft ones. I'm like, oh man, don't tell me Microsoft.
I got the shorts on my channel, and you can check out the receipts. But I have really good footage of the coin door, good footage of the artwork. On these are lovingly restored. I mean, Waybacks, they go above and beyond restoring arcade cabs. They literally went and they had cabs that had LCD monitors, and they went back to CRTs to thoroughly restore them to original. Nice. So they had machines that were working. There was nothing wrong with them, and they literally went back to restoring them back with the CRTs, which just shows how committed they are to having it be the way you remember it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I wonder where they're getting those CRTs at.
Man, they have a, like I said, it's a supermarket size. It was a supermarket. And they turned it into an arcade, and they have about maybe like a third of the actual space you don't see as a giant workshop. And they have these racks with like monitor after monitor and stacks. That's right. Keeping those arcade games running, you know, and letting people play them, which is the cool part. You know. Yep, I dropped my shorts on the channel. That's right. I love dropping shorts.
Yep. What's up, Steps? Who made Papa Brad so angry? So
angry. I just have a love. I have a love for the real arcades, the way they're supposed to be. I love arcades. I'm not angry.
Yeah, Steps. Papa Brad's not angry. What are you talking about? Steps is trying to get you riled up. All right. We're going to do Hey, man, we won't spend an hour on that.
I'm surprised she didn't put hashtag Space Ace in the chat yet.
She will now.
Uh-oh. Look out, it's coming, T. McCloskey.
Can't have my Space Ace.
Okay,
yeah,
those
Berserks should be coming out soon for a new wave, shouldn't they?
Yeah, man, those are gonna be sweet. I love Berserk. That's a great game.
Did you order one or not?
I did not, but usually you can order them when they get them in. Finally, I might get one. I might have to have one.
Sip says no. I just woke up and saw this was on, and Brad was loud.
You know what it is, Steps? Last night I didn't have a mic that worked, so I might still be loud from last night. When I was at Wayback's Arcade, I was like, I had to yell to even, and it still was terrible. It was all muffled, so I'm forgetting I'm back in my arcade. I'll bring it down, Steps. Thank you for letting me know.
Next time you go, man, make sure you take 2 mics just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you just never know. Like you said, it was working before the show. Who knows?
Yeah, it was working. Like me and Brooklyn were talking, everything was fine. And then once everyone got in there, I mean, there was so much going on. I mean, he just does so much with the production, the music,
Yeah, I couldn't even see you guys.
These Yeti, these mics we use, these are hot. I mean, these have really good loud, clear sound. So, we did the best we could being on location, But I was so glad to be there. It was a great show. I really had fun. Thank you for letting me. Thanks, Brooklyn. You did a great job.
Yeah, thanks for letting me be on there. Even though I couldn't think of anything for 2023 that I bought for arcade.
Yeah, I need think time. I need think time to process this stuff. It's such a big question he asked. He's like, these are simple questions, not that simple.
2022 and 2023 kind of blurred lines, So I was trying to think. I was like, what came out this year? What came out last year?
One thing I find says last night was Papa Mumbles. Yeah, sorry about that. Hopefully, I made up by showing some of the arcade, which is pretty amazing.
Yeah, I could hear you.
Yeah,
no problems. I mean, you were low, obviously, but I could hear you. Andy's Game Room says, yeah, those Berserk games are getting closer to being shipped to end users. Can't wait to get it.
Yeah, those look cool too. And we truly do live in a golden age. I mean, we have so much cool stuff.
Yeah, we have
literally thousands of arcade games at our fingertips too. I mean, thousands. It's insane.
Who thought Atari?
How could you ask for more? A brand new Atari that plays 2600 games. I mean, how could you ask for more?
I mean, you got 3 versions. You got the 2600 plus. You got
insane.
The ECS. You got the Game Station Pro. I mean, who would have thought? Not one way.
I mean, Atari's taking over. They're making a comeback. Who would have thought? It's insane.
And then you do have those Atgames flashback Atari 2600.
Yeah. They have a lot of good games on those.
Yeah. So there's like a 4th way. I mean, it's crazy.
Dude, I got too many ways. It's ridiculous.
More to come, Papa Brad. More to come in 2024. Yep. We're just getting started. Atgames is just getting started with the 4K line.
I know. And that Game Station Pro is hackable. My friend Nick's Reviews, he's hacking that thing. He's putting all kind of stuff on it. He was playing Legend of Zelda. Insane. Yeah. We are in a golden age. This is great. I mean, I'm loving this. We're getting, as far as retro games and arcade games, we're getting everything. I mean, everything's getting better.
My family says I was able to hear Brad in my Dixie cup tied to a string.
Yep. It's pretty terrible.
Yeah. And Carl, thanks for reminding me. We are going to give away at least 1 Game Station Pro. I think we're going to do that this Friday or this Thursday coming up, Papa Brad.
Yeah, Game Station Pro. We're giving away one here in our arcade talk, huh? It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, me and Carl are going halves on it.
Oh, good luck.
And we're going to do that Thursday. So I got to put out a video tomorrow because it'd be like last time. You had to be a subscriber for 3 days. So what's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? Really, Monday's the last day. So I got to spit out a video real quick tomorrow. I'm not doing good on videos lately, Papa Brad.
Yeah, it's tough. It takes time. Produce content takes time.
This puppy, man, it's just time consuming, but it's getting better.
So I think I saw your short. Didn't you have a short of the puppy running out in the field?
Yeah, it was our backyard.
Yeah, I watched that. I watched that one today. It's a cute dog, man. Cute dog. That dog has a really bad potty mouth, though.
Yeah, she got in trouble.
You just don't let that dog talk anymore. That dog speaks. It's a bit shocking. I was reading some of your comments. Some people were
you see one lady?
The one lady was like, what was that comment she put up? That was funny. I had to respond to it.
I was laughing too.
A little bit of a smart ass, but I mean, it was pretty funny.
Unnecessary. What was it? Unnecessary something she said.
Yeah.
I was like, oops. Well, she was mad. She was thirsty. I want to give her. I didn't have it. Yeah. She was pissed. She wanted some damn water. Oops.
I love doing the short form content. Shorts are fun to make. For me, I enjoy that probably a lot. Reed 50 says, put a muzzle on that mouth. Put a muzzle. That dog needs a muzzle.
Give me some damn water. Right here, right in that bowl. Right here.
What's that kind of dog called again? That's a unique dog. I haven't seen many of those. Is that a rare dog?
No, it's Pomsky. Part Pomeranian. Yeah, part Pomeranian, part Husky.
Pomsky. Mr. Dew runs this house.
Mr. Dew runs.
Mr. Dew.
It is a newer breed. They've been around for, I think, 5 or 6 years now.
I've never known anyone that had a Pomsky. You're the first person I know that has one. So.
Oh, really? Yeah, they're out there. It's cool because Huskies are pretty
Huskies dog. big dog.
And these Pomskys end up being like a smaller dog. Like this one here, I think she's supposed to be around 18 pounds, full grown. So she'll be somewhat a little bit tall, because it seems like these Pomskys have long legs, so they end up being like a little taller. But yeah, it's like a small dog though, 18 pounds. That's what's kind of cool because it looks like a Husky, but not, the big version.
That's right. We're getting sidetracked. Okay, so what's our first topic, T. McCloskey? We'll just end up talking. We're gonna end up talking about dogs and all kind of crazy stuff, and not even get to our topics. We need to get on topic. So, what was our first topic?
Well, first topic was Atgames news, which the update on the shipping, and our second one is looking back on 2023, Papa Brad.
2023, what a year! Wow.
That's 2023 is the year we started this show, Arcade Talk. The first show we started was back in March, Papa Brad. March of 2023 was our first show.
Hard to believe.
I had a couple of shows before then, but they don't count. But yeah, it was back in. Let me look. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? All because you were talking about Dragon's Lair, and I was interested in Dragon's Lair too. By the way, Dragon's Lair is still one of my favorite games. I love Dragon's Lair.
Yeah, I love Dragon's Lair.
But that was initially our conversations were about the Dragon's Lair. And grew from there, right?
Yep. And I said, hey, you want to looking to do a show? You want to hop on? You're like, sure.
Yeah, it's cool.
Let's see. Can't remember it was this one here. So it was, March 9th. Our first show together was March 9th of 2023.
2023. Wow.
Almost a year ago, man.
Almost a year ago.
And what was our first one was? Of course, I can't read it. We were talking about 80s toy commercials.
80s toy commercials. That's right.
That was the first one.
Come a long way.
That's pretty cool too.
You never know where we're going to go.
Nope. People come out with kind of dictates where we go.
Yeah.
Right now.
How many episodes are we at? Like 50 something, huh?
Oh, man, I meant to count. Let's see if
I can figure it out. No big deal.
I can figure it out real quick because I only did 2 shows without you. Let's see.
And then
it was I have 61. So, oh damn, dude, we're at 59. So our next
59
one will be 60.
shows. Wow.
59, yeah. So next one will be 60.
Rocking and rolling. We're rocking and rolling.
Damn. Yeah. Damn. 60, man.
60 shows. Put in the work.
You're not tired of me yet?
No, man. We're Team McCloskey. We're just getting started. Just getting started. That's right, sucker. And I'm trying to drive back from Wayback's Arcade, and you're like, what was your favorite videos you've done and stuff? And I'm like, I can't think of all that right now. I'm trying to drive a car.
Well, then you said I'm back, so I text you the same messages again.
I know. Well, I reflected upon it. I have my answer now. If you want it, are we saving that for later? What's the order of this thing? What's the next thing we're talking about? Okay, so yeah, for 2023, one of the biggest things that happened for me, of course, is being on Arcade Talk, doing the show with you, which I've loved doing. But for me, my favorite thing I did on my YouTube channels was the coverage of the Southern Fried Gaming Expo. Literally videos every day from the show. Probably about at least 100 shorts showing all these classic arcade games and pinballs in the wild. The show that's themselves loved it. I got a press pass, and that was probably, as far as for my YouTube content, that was my favorite YouTube content I did for the year. Coverage of the Southern Fried Gaming Expo, and then probably the Houston Arcade Expo is just a little bit behind it, but Southern Fried Gaming Expo for me was my favorite thing I got to do as a YouTuber.
That was the first time you got a press pass, wasn't it?
I got one the year before too.
Did you get one the year before?
Yeah, I got the one the year before, but
so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I loved it. It was great. It was a lot of fun. And I plan on doing more of that, going to arcade expos and shows, and just like giving people a feel for what it's like to be there.
Yeah, that was a good show. I mean, you always bring out some really good footage too. Some people just, I mean, you show all everything that's there.
I show everything. I try to show what the stuff that I think people want to see.
People want to see the machines.
You asked me what were my favorite Arcade Talk shows, and I had to split it between two because I had two favorites: the top 10 Atari games and the launch of the Addams Family Pinball when they first announced that they were going to come out with the Addams Family instead of that prototype pinball we saw. Those were, to me, the two highest points for me doing the show.
Yeah, I wish I could personally. Little clip of the Addams Family, but we can show the clips for top 10.
Remember, we had the engineering sample. I mean, that was amazing. I mean,
we picked that thing apart.
Yeah, we did. That was some good content too. I really enjoyed that. That was fun. Yeah, those are my favorite things. The
marquee, we destroyed that marquee and they replaced it.
What
was the other thing we talked about on that Addams Family they needed to replace? I know
the coin door was off center.
Yeah, we didn't really mind it that much, but we did.
Yeah, we talked about everything.
Everybody noticed that.
They listened. They really made a lot of improvements, and hopefully they take a little bit of feedback with the Atgames Legends Ultimate 4K. Not trying to be critical. Like anything I do is because I love Atgames and I want them to do well.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not to troll them or be mean or be angry. I was convinced that my memory of the Killer Instinct calves was correct. And I just had to go touch one and see if I was right. So that's one of the reasons I went to Waybacks, just to see if what I remembered was the way it was. And it was. You could watch the videos. But like I said, maybe Microsoft has a hand in that on what they can and can't do. I hope not.
I hope not either.
To me, two things matter. Nostalgia matters and looks matter. That's important. If you're making a new arcade product, looks matter, nostalgia matters, and of course, above all else, gameplay, and it plays well. That's a given, right? I mean, that's really number one. That the game plays well. That is above everything else.
Because looks you can fix. You can fix.
You can fix looks, although it's expensive and a pain to reskin things. But you can't fix bad gameplay.
No,
that was the problem with that was the problem with my first virtual pinball table I bought.
Problem with my Dragon Slayer back there.
That's a shame though.
Yep, you can't fix gameplay. Can't fix hardware. Well, you can fix hardware, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Gameplay you can't. Artwork you can.
And speaking of hardware, hopefully, I think a lot of people are confused too with the Atgames products. You can run the games without using CoinOps X. There seems to be this myth that you must have CoinOps X to emulate games, and that's simply not how it works. Nope. You can literally go to a function in the machine where it will just run the UCE file And you don't even have to have that menu. I actually prefer it because it's quicker to get to the game you want than scrolling through a bunch of menus.
Yeah.
But and moving forward, those emulators are all built into the Atgames system, their operating system. That's not something the user adds. That's built into the software system. Yeah. So Atgames, if you're listening to Papa Brad, which I don't know if they are or not, please include some emulators for some more powerful arcades. I would love this. I mean, how cool would it be if we could play Dreamcast level emulation or Naomi level emulation? But those emulators need to be on there to unlock that stuff. That's going to be important. I mean, if they want to really push the envelope of, giving people the need to add another arcade, the emulator cores, exactly. Rich Dello, the emulator cores, the bones have to be in the machine.
Yes.
The ALU had great bones. I mean, they had emulators for Genesis, for Atari. There's so much built into it. And once that community that's way smarter than me got their hands on it and they know what to do, they were able to enable us to play all these amazing arcade games. I mean,
yeah, with these 4Ks with the better rock chip.
We need cores for Naomi. We need cores for Dreamcast emulation. If you want want people to push to the next level, those are the things that most people are missing in their arcades. Honestly, just from going to the arcade, I mean, I want Soul Calibur on an arcade cabinet in my arcade. That's what I want. Now I could do that. I could take a PC. I could emulate it that way. I want a friendly version that's not as complicated and not as, let's face it, if one of my grandkids gets on any of my emulation machines with a PC in it, God knows what's going to happen, They'll get into the menus, they'll hit tab, they're going to be changing the controls. One of the great things about the Legends Ultimate to me, it was like an easy mode, great emulation arcade, a multicade that was powerful. And they have a chance to make one this next one is way more powerful as far as the hardware. But those emulator cores need to be built in and baked in there so that the mod community, the people that are into this stuff, can unlock them. But I don't know. Yeah. Maybe I'm saying too much, Team McCloskey. I'm getting in trouble. Here. But I mean, that's really what we need. If we're gonna bring another arcade in, it needs to go above and beyond what we have now. Yeah, we're pretty spoiled, Team McCloskey.
Well, pretty spoiled. It's going to be 4K too, so it should be able to do more. You got a better rock chip in there, so I mean, you expect to do some things above and beyond that. So,
Carl is saying mute Papa's mic, Team McCloskey.
All right, I'll mute it. Bloop. I can hear your arcades in the background.
Oh, it's not muted. Okay, sorry. I was just messing with
you. You did. I can still hear your stuff back there. It's like, man, I can hear your stuff back there.
DD knows I'm right. The whole community knows I'm right. We need those emulator cores.
It's on Obsidian. Welcome to stream.
Yeah. I've been loving my Atari VCS. I got some games on it. I'm loving it.
Mine's on the way, man. Didn't come today. I was hoping it would come today, but did not. So hopefully
I would like to start maybe like a leaderboard thing for this show too, where we could play a game. Maybe we'll do it every 2 weeks. A leaderboard challenge.
Yeah.
It might be fun.
Yeah, that'd be fun, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, down the road. Because a lot of people we know have them now.
Okay, what would you give out for what was it that your favorite show? You 2 favorite shows, right? So you said the top 10, Atari, and then the show.
My 2 favorite shows was the announcement of the Addams Family Pinball Machine from Atgames, and the top 10 Atari games, 2600 games of all time. Those are my 2 favorite shows we did.
Yeah.
I liked a lot of them, but those are my 2 favorite.
Let's see. One of my favorite shows was when we did the top 5 arcade games of all time.
It's a good one.
your favorite, my favorite, top 5 arcade games all the time. I really had a blast.
And I said Black Tiger. Black Tiger was on the list. Remember?
That's your first one on there, number 5.
Yep.
I was just watching that because I did download that, so I figured we could show those. My other favorite show, really, there's more than that, but was May the 4th Be With You, and we had Hobby Hands On.
Oh, I love that show. That was so cool. Yeah.
And Star Wars.
I would love to have Hobby Hands On again as a guest at some point. He was awesome. Such a cool guy.
Yeah, we got to get him on there. I don't know if his Star Wars cabinet is complete. I think it is, but I'm not real 100% sure. But if it is, we need to get him on there and show the final product on there. I'd love to see it running. You see Carl's favorite show.
He says favorite show. Yep. That's every show, though. That's every show.
I don't do that anymore. That was the last show I did that, man.
Yeah.
That was bad. Do you remember that?
Yeah. I remember that, T. McCloskey.
You know what I did the next day?
Everything's good in moderation. In moderation, it's good.
You know what I did next day to that show? You know what I did to that show?
You get sick?
No.
You have a headache?
No, I took that show down and clipped it and put it back up.
Oh, okay.
I clipped out the part where I was drunk at the end.
Oh, okay.
Carl was like, no, man, I should have downloaded it. It's like, too late, sucker.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want somebody to clip and say, oh, yeah, here's a real winner here.
That is true.
Yeah. So I was like, clip that fucker.
Drunk TM was a classic. You had to be there live.
You had to be live because it's not up there anymore. I clipped it. Well, the show's still up there. I just clipped that last 10 minutes or whatever. Man, that hit me fast that night too, man. It's like all of a sudden I went from talking and I couldn't talk. It wasn't one of my prouder moments.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do. Yeah, there's Hobby Hands. He's in there still. I have a follow up with my DIY pen and cab. See,
that'd be cool. Great thing. We need to schedule that in for sure for next year. Let's make that a goal.
Yeah. You know?
Don't read that. Skip.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like my moderation to be moderation. Yeah. So that's my 2 favorite shows. Top 5 arcade games, and then May the 4th Be With You with Hobby Hands. And the other one I really liked too was with Brooklyn introducing us to VR. That was pretty.
That was a good show. Too. Yeah. Yeah, man. You must be burning rubber on some of those trips to pick up your kid, man. You're fast. You're fast.
Well, the street I live off of, it's like nobody's on the road. I'm literally past no cars, but I go fast, but I'm scared because there's a park, like a baseball park where kids play baseball and football and that.
Yeah. Don't speed through there.
I'm scared that kid. Well, there's 11 o'clock at night. There's no kids, but I was afraid the cop's going to be sitting in there one night.
Yeah, you got busted. Or watch up a nice fat ticket, T. McCloskey.
I know. So I go fast, but not super fast.
Yeah,
because of that.
Yeah. No problem, Goofy Foot. The Peter Packrat show was good. I do agree. That was a game. Thank you for Carl O for introducing us to all these amazing games we get to make videos on. Really enjoyed doing that. It's been a lot of fun. We have 35 people watching right now, T. McCloskey. That's crazy.
Nice. What's 36?
You're watching. Thank you. Thank you for watching the show.
And everybody watching, thank you so much. And Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year.
Almost. Actually, we're at New Year's Eve now, Papa Brad. It's after midnight here, at least where I'm at.
Oh, yeah, New Year's Eve.
It's official now. For me. Marine 50 says, what were your 2 worst shows? Man, I don't know. Do you think of any bad ones? When I got drunk.
When you got drunk wasn't that good. I don't know.
Good until that part.
Good and not good.
I can't really think of one. Hey.
Any bad shows.
Kuro has gifted 5
memberships. Woo!
Thanks, Kuro.
Wait for it. It's gonna happen like a minute after the music's gonna kick on. We're gonna be talking about something.
Yeah, for all 5. There it is.
There it goes. Woo! All right.
I gotta fix that music. There it is, Nick. Richard Dello got one. Woo!
Woo! All right. I gotta see who's getting the memberships. Let me open it up.
Chris C got one.
All right.
Get it going, suckers. Arcade gamers.
That's right, man. We're arcade gamers.
Here's the list.
One more. By the way, oh my goodness, they hit us again. They hit us again. They hit us again.
Dancing fools.
Woo!
What are these people doing to me?
Woo! All right.
To the left, got one.
All right.
My arcade.
That's right, man. Coming up.
Woo!
Oh, by the way, if you like the Arcade Gamers hat or shirt, it's available on Biggie D's Arcade store. Go check out Biggie D's store. He sells these shirts and hats. This is the trucker cap. I was wearing this at the arcade. Everyone wanted to know where I got it. I said, you got to go to Biggie D's. They said, who? I said, Biggie D. Biggie D's Arcade. They like the Arcade Gamers merch. Good job, Biggie D. Arcade Gamers.
Not
That's
even
right.
human. Go on, get it.
Wow. 10 new members.
Oh, we still got another one? I thought we were done.
Dang.
One more.
TMCLOSKY, you're going to fall over. Please don't do that to TMCLOSKY. You're going to give him a heart attack.
Whew.
Dang, TMCLOSKY. That's all right.
Dancing there, Pop Brad.
I see that, man. That was insane. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Jason and Carl O. Look, my face is all right now. I'm flushed.
I know. I think they about killed you, TMCLOSKY.
It's hot in here too. Yeah, it's real. So gifted memberships for what, 30 days?
Yeah, I think 30 days. I love that. That's a good idea. The 99-cent memberships are good.
Yeah.
That's better than getting a super chat to me.
Rich Odello says, TM and Brad, I think this calls for a dance-off.
Yep. Yeah. T's going to win. You don't want the dancer.
Brad wants to do it.
I'm not a dancer, yeah.
They killed TM.
It's cool, though. Yes. Carlo is bribing the chat for Arcade Wars.
I have my reasons.
Yeah.
That's funny. I don't know, 40 people saw me dancing, Papa Brad.
I know. So what was the topic again? I'm sorry, we were talking about our favorite Arcade Talk episodes. And I said top 10 Atari. And you said to get the video. The video's in the backstage if you want to play it.
Yeah.
Did you want to go? Did you want to show that, or you want to? We don't need to if you don't want to.
I don't mind. Do you want to or not?
Yeah, let's show it. These are my favorite Atari games.
Yeah, you have 10. I think I had 7.
Yeah.
Show yours first.
Let's show yours. You want to show mine first? Okay.
Yeah, we'll show yours first.
Okay, cool.
Gene said I saw 46.
This is Papa Brad's Gaming coming at you with some Atari games that I love. Starting off with Atari's best-selling original game of all time, Yar's Revenge. This is the best-selling Atari game that was an original game, made by Howard Scott Warshaw. Up next, we have Mega Man. This is a great shooter. One thing that makes this great is that the bullets are steered. When you move your ship, you steer the bullets. This game is very addictive. The enemies keep changing types. The patterns change. Up next, I have the incredible port of Stargate. This game makes up for the flickering mess that Defender was. And this is a game I just really love. It was released near the end of the Atari. Pac-Man on the Atari 2600 sucks, but then there's Jawbreaker, which is a fun game. You know, I like this game. Just picked up a actual cart of it in a recent video, but this is one I've played quite a bit through emulation. We got the classic Atari game Berserk, 1982. I mean, who doesn't love this game? Now, I do have the version that speaks as well.
Demon Attack
was another great shooter. It just switches up the enemy types. I mean, these are all kind of precursors to, you know, the shoot 'em up genre that I love so much.
Junior Pac-Man.
We've got the Pac-Man game that is good on the Atari 2600. It was released too late in the system's cycle. By the time this game was released, Atari was on its way out. They finally made a great Pac-Man game. One of my all-time favorites by far is
Ritual
Activision's Hero.
Thank you.
This is just a masterpiece. This is a fun game. I love this game. Have not been able to pick up a physical copy. Not found a copy yet, but I love this game. Can't play it on the Atgames. This is Atari Warlords. This is the first paddle game. One of 2 paddle games that made the cut. This game is really a multiplayer game. You have to play this multiplayer to, I feel, to really enjoy what the game offers. Up next, I got Frostbite. This is kind of like a crazy, you jump on these ice drifts.
This is one you need to get.
And it builds an igloo. There's also a polar bear that tries to get you. This game is very similar to Q*bert. It's a cool original game on the Atari from Activision. This is basically Tempest done Atari style. This is called Turmoil. It's a 20th Century Fox game. A little bit harder cartridge to find. In the later levels, it gets very frantic, very crazy. We got the excellent arcade port of Jungle Hunt. Another great Atari game that I love.
GCC. They made Miss Pac-Man.
This game was changed in the arcades from Jungle King because of the Tarzan license.
Thank you so much. My favorite Christmas present.
Of course, I got to put Q*bert on here. Q*bert plays pretty good for the Atari 2600, considering. Any serious Atari roundup of the best games on Atari has to include Pitfall. And I'm actually including both games as one. I really consider them just one game. You know, Pitfall is the original, and Pitfall 2 just kind of continues the story.
I know, I love the music.
And the music is the best part.
Dig Dug was a great cartridge for the Atari 2600. It's amazing that they were able to get any even like version of this game to work. But this game, actually, the gameplay is really fun. Don't let the graphics fool you.
It actually feels like Dig Dug.
Montezuma's Revenge is an early platformer.
As funky as it
has been ported to the iArcade. Very fun on the Atari 2600.
Popeye was pretty good
Centipede to me is a great game. The gameplay is what makes this game so good.
GCC again.
Don't let the ship graphics fool you. This really does feel like Centipede. It's a very fun shooter. The game I always come back to is combat. I mean, this game, playing this game with 2 live players is always fun. Steering your bullets into the other player, it's a classic. The other paddle game that made the cut, of course, is the awesome Kaboom from Activision. I mean, it doesn't get any better than this. Playing this game with the real Atari paddle controls is a joy.
River Raid.
Another early shoot 'em up would be River Raid. River Raid really is, to me, one of the top Atari games. This game I had to include. This is actually a homebrew, Princess Rescue. Very cool game. I do think Atari Age released it. It's basically Mario Brothers on Atari. It's just fun to play. Missile Command, a classic Atari game. Really amazing gameplay considering the limitations of the Atari. Very fun, very addictive. A game that I always come back to. Asteroids is in my very top games. My grandfather had this as a kid, and that's where I got to play it the most. He had a summer camp, and we would play Asteroids the whole time we were there. He had no TV, but he had a TV set, and he had Asteroids. So we could play Asteroids at his summer camp. That was pretty cool. And the number one game for me on the Atari is, of course, Space Invaders. This game was the killer app for the Atari.
Yep.
Hope you enjoyed this video. That sums up some of my favorite Atari games.
Some good ones in there.
Some good ones.
Good ones.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Pitfall 2 or whatever.
Yeah, like if you picked up any of these cool Atari emulation devices or the 2600 Plus, that's a good list of games to get. Like any of those. Yeah. Those are all good. Those are good ones. Miss Pac-Man is good, yeah.
Wow, shoot.
I think I'd add Miss Pac-Man.
Let's see.
I think I picked Junior Pac-Man for my Pac-Man. That's my favorite Pac-Man.
Yeah.
Miss Pac-Man is good, but I picked Junior Pac-Man as my favorite Pac-Man on the Atari. Only because the screen scrolls. It was released way too late. At that time, Atari was pretty much dying. So
yeah.
If they would have released that first, who knows? You know, it was a way better game. The original Pac-Man was pretty bad, I thought, but we still loved it because it's all we had. You know, we loved it. We still played it, but looking back at it today, you're like, you don't even turn. The Pac-Man just stays like the same direction the whole time, you know?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it did. Yep.
Man.
I just love the music on Pitfall 2.
Continues the story. Dig Dug was a great card. Yeah.
I love that music.
We got your top Atari games.
Got mine. Yep,
fire that one up.
I think I got 7 on here. You see what the first one is?
Yeah, actually, that comes on the Game Station Pro as a pack-in. I think you get the arcade version too.
Yeah.
Get the arcade version. It's actually really fun.
Atari 2600 games. I'm gonna go in order. Going through this. I have kind of a couple of sets of number ones at the end. Ones myself, and then ones I played with my 2 brothers. So I'm going to have 2 number ones just because of that. We'll start out here with Night Driver. This is one of my favorite.
Night Driver.
First got into the Atari. Spent a lot of hours in this game.
Yeah.
And you can see nowadays, man, it doesn't look that fun. You just constantly drive through the night and cars coming at you.
The paddles were really a good accessory they made though for the Atari.
Yep. There it is.
E.T. There it is.
One of my favorites.
Phone home.
I got E.T. home many a time.
Yeah. Demon Attack was in my list.
My number 5 is E.T. I know a lot of you can't believe it's made my top 5, but it did. I love that game. E.T. I spent hours on it. One of the games I beat.
Gotta get the Reese's Pieces.
I remember right. I think it was a pretty easy game to beat. Once you figured it out. But this came out just after the E.T. movie.
Yeah, watch us step into the pit. It is a doozy.
I thought it was a blockbuster, in my opinion. I think the reason why get the Reese's Pieces so much is because it was easy to beat. Once you figured it out. When you first played, it was kind of hard.
Yeah.
Look at these graphics. They're awesome.
That was me the whole time, falling in the pit. That's all I remember is falling in the pit over and over and over. Oh, there he is. He's going home.
Going home.
High-plane levels. Combat.
Just like Papa Brad. Papa Brad showed you just the tanks. This Combat came out in 1977, and they had
biplanes.
A lot of different modes to it.
Jets.
You had the tanks. Then you had the biplanes. And then you had the jets. And inside those games, they had different modes to those. So this is probably a pretty advanced game from 1977 for Atari.
Yes, it was, Biggie D.
Biplanes, you had 3 different types of ammunition. You had the straight missiles, guided missiles, machine guns. Like the tank version, however, there were several different gameplay modes. Oh yeah, air to sea battle. One, each fighting a pair of biplanes, a player in sync, or one player controlling 3 sync biplanes against one large bomber. The bomber shot with an oversized projectile that would otherwise behave like a straight missile. Instead of mazes to fly through, there are 2 clouds the middle of a stage that either player could fly into, temporarily hiding themselves from view. Then you had a jet version. The jet option is similar to biplanes, but uses only straight and guided missiles. It uses the same map and squadron options as the biplane.
There's the paddle.
Singly, pairs, or trios. It's a pretty neat game and it's pretty advanced for its time. Me and my two brothers spent hours on this game, and we spent hours fighting over it as well.
Yes, we did.
Next up is my number 3.
Pole position.
This came out in 1983. One of my favorite racing games on the Atari 2600. As you see, a lot better than the Night Driver. But really cool game. And these are a little different graphics for Atari at the time as well. You had the moving mountains in the background. To me, they did a really good job on this. It looks somewhat like the arcade game, somewhat.
Yeah, prepare to qualify.
Next up is my number 2, Adventure. Came out in 1979. This was an adventure game. Love this game.
Nice.
Spent hours on it. It's such a basic concept, but it was really.
What are you dropping over there?
You got your giant
What kind of stuff?
dragon, but it looks like a
Space Invaders are getting by on me.
fun game to play though.
Adventure. That's one I haven't played a lot.
It's on Ant Stream.
Hours in these
I know. It's on everything.
Yeah, get the trophy. Real fun game. I love this game. The color concept is so easy too. You know, the yellow key opens the yellow castle. The black key opens the black castle. It was just a fun game though. You had this bridge right here to get to a wall. I mean, it was freaking funny. But back at it. So that was Adventure.
There it is. There's a trophy.
So how do you win Adventure?
First, number 1.
Huh?
Pitfall 2.
How do you win Adventure?
This is my.
You get that trophy.
First came out in 1984.
You didn't see the trophy at the end?
Yeah, you have to bring it back to the first room.
Yeah.
So I had all summer to play this game. Love
Yep.
this game. It's not like Pitfall 1. I actually beat this game. I never beat the first one, but I did beat this one.
Cool.
The music for this game, man, brings memories back. Love this game. This game was pretty advanced at the time for Atari and Activision. There's a lot of different levels to this game. Had a larger world and vertical scrolling, swimmable rivers.
David Crane.
and balloons for
That's
floating.
that interview of David Crane. That's a great game.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Pitfall 2 was one of the last major releases for the console as well. And one of the most
The gold bars.
Cartridge contains a custom display processor chip designed by Crane for improved visuals and 4-channel music instead of stuff it's normally capable of. It was a continued play. So if you died, you went back to a certain save point, and you can see on this here, you can see that X. That's where your next save position would be. So if you died, you just go back to that spot. That was another cool thing about this game.
Woo! Save the monkey.
And my number 1 game I played with my two
Atari
brothers
football.
came out in 1978. I spent hours on this game, especially
Hours.
on rainy
Who
days.
needs Madden? Who needs Madden? This is the
Atari
football you
football.
need. Everyone should be playing this football. Let's bring it back.
How it looks nowadays for what games you have nowadays. It's crazy. But I love this game. Classic football, 1978. That blue line you see on the screen, that is your first down marker. Pretty basic, but it was a lot of fun to play.
He's going for it. He's going for it.
Touchdown! Touchdown time! Do.
So that was my top 7.
There you go, man. Good picks. Good picks. Team McCloskey.
We had a couple there. They're the same, but
Yeah, of course.
it's pretty cool. And some awesome games, man. Can you imagine? I'd like to see some of those games. Which games would you like to see them recharge? On those,
Mr.
just
Do.
on the ones.
Mr. Do recharged.
Oh,
Make it happen, Atari.
I don't know, man. Well, these games that we just showed, though, would any of them would you want to recharge?
Yeah, I'm sure. Like Demon Attack recharged.
Yeah.
Or Mega Mania from Activision. Any of these Kaboom recharge, they could recharge any of these Activision ones. Activision had a lot of good ones if they could get a partnership.
Man, could you imagine another new Pitfall?
Pitfall recharged?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Like they've done like modern redos of like Pitfall, but to me, I like the originals, the classics. But check this out.
Was that Yoda Man?
Does that look like Yoda?
No.
It looks. I mean, this is a strange thing. Like I got this as a present. I mean, I don't know. Like it doesn't look like Yoda to me. I don't know who that is.
Does he have a mustache?
He has a mustache. He has a mustache. Look at that.
Looks like a professor.
It's like, who is that? What is this thing?
Who is it? It's an imposter.
Who is this? May the Schwartz be with you. Here we go.
There you go. Who is that?
Who is that?
He's got his cane, though.
I know. It's crazy. Is it my imagination, or is this like, it doesn't look like Yoda at all?
It doesn't look like him all.
Not at all. This is Yoda's dad. You didn't know you didn't know Grogu had a dad, did you?
No.
Is Grogu Yoda? He's not?
No.
Because people call him Baby Yoda.
Yeah, it's because
I'm so confused.
They call him Baby Yoda because he didn't have a name in the first season.
I
don't think he got named until when he met Ahsoka. Ahsoka is one that said his name.
Oh, Ahsoka, yeah.
Which was in season 2. He got a name. So before that was Baby Yoda.
By the way, good job, Disney, for blowing up Mandalorian's cool ship. Like was that the second season they blow up his ship? It's like it's a centerpiece of the stern pinball. Right in the middle is the Razor Crest ship. They blew that sucker up like I want to say the second season.
I think it was the second season. Or was it at the end of the first season?
In my opinion, the Mandalorian never got another cool ship. I mean, I don't like the Naboo or the racer ship he has. I like that original one.
Yeah, Thor Casey's right. Grogu is the same age as Anakin. They did say that.
So
yeah, said that. Yeah, he's like 50. Yep, 50. Yeah, he's 50. Same as Anakin. Yeah, I don't understand why they blew up his ship.
I mean, it's always a mystery to me. It's like
it looks so stupid.
Why did they do that? And then they put him in like the one from the Naboo, the Naboo looking ship. I'm like, are you kidding me? What are you doing, Disney? Disney, stop ruining our Star Wars. Just give us what we want. Stop trying to rebrand everything.
Yeah, so his ship doesn't even make sense. But I thought they were going to blow it up and then, or whatever, and then they find one similar to it or something.
This is Arcade Talk and Star Wars Review channel, so we can't talk a little Star Wars, can't we? Is it okay to talk a little Star Wars?
Arcade Talk and Star Wars Review.
Okay, that's what I thought. I mean, I am a huge Star Wars fan, by the way. Obviously.
So we're talking about Disney and Star Wars. Did you watch the Ahsoka series?
Yes.
I'm on part 5, episode 5 right now. I'm just watching that. What'd you think of that series?
I liked it. It was all right. I like the Mandalorian the most.
Yeah, me too.
Still, but I mean,
Obi-Wan Kenobi was good because they kind of
Obi-Wan wasn't bad
because they kind of put that gap, when Luke Skywalker was young and what Ben Kenobi was doing while he was growing up. So I don't
want to mispronounce it. It says Apuks. Is it Apux? Apux? How do I pronounce that? Apuk? Apux?
Apux?
It says Andor is best. Biggie D says Ahsoka was disappointing.
Do you think it was disappointing? So far, I'm in episode 5. And
I didn't mind it, actually. I didn't think it was too bad.
They're kind of bringing the Clone Wars, the cartoon series. They're kind of trying to bring that to like the real world or whatever. And
what's the last one they did? The very newest one that they did. I didn't even finish watching it. I just dropped off. No. After Andor, what did they do?
I thought that's it. I thought Ahsoka, Andor. I don't think there's another one, is there? Andor's it, yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's another. Everybody's saying Andor.
What's the one with the girl with the purple hair?
There was a girl in Ahsoka with purple hair.
She's a Mandalorian. Yeah, Ahsoka's the last one because Andor and then Ahsoka.
Okay.
Ahsoka's the latest one. Yeah, and the girl, the Mandalorian girl, she has purple hair.
Oh yeah. Maybe I didn't finish that one, T. McCloskey.
I'm on episode 5.
So I started, but I didn't finish. I need to give another chance, I think.
Yeah, I mean, because it's giving you kind of a backstory of because like episode 4 I just watched, they had her talking to Anakin Skywalker, and she was like didn't understand what Anakin Skywalker was doing, training her during the Clone Wars. She was kind of confused, like how her training was going. It's kind of cool. I mean, it even shows her as a young kid, and then as a teenager. It's pretty neat. I mean, it's giving you some backstories on Ahsoka, Ahsoka. And like I said, it even showed Anakin Skywalker. And the guy that played it in the movie and in Obi-Wan Kenobi was Anakin Skywalker too. So they brought him back. So I don't know, I'm enjoying it because I always like backstories. They kind of tell you the stuff you don't know, and like they're kind of bringing some of the stuff from the cartoon series into it.
Did you see Boba Fett? Do you think Boba Fett was a one and done? You think they'll do another season of Boba Fett, or you think that was a one and done?
I was hoping they were going to bring it back because they made it. The ending they made it where they can bring it back if they wanted to. I like that one too.
I liked Boba Fett actually. It's a lot of people don't. I liked it. I liked that one pretty much. It was a lot different. It took a lot of twists and turns that I would never expected of them to make. But overall, I didn't really hate it. I mean, like I said, I didn't mind it. Boba Fett.
Yeah, I liked it. Yeah, Big D says Kathleen.
Yeah.
Kennedy is under fire.
Says Boba was horrible. What was? Boba Fett. I like when
I liked it.
I like the Rancor monsters in it. That was cool.
Yeah, Catherine K is fast tracking the Rey movie. Yeah, because
I
know she's on the way out.
I think I still like the Mandalorian the most. Although the last season was a disappointment. It was a disappointment. It's going the wrong direction. They need to reel it back in. Less Jack Black, less craziness. Like get back to the core of what Star Wars is.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, bring the ship back, damn it.
Boba Fett was really destined to fail though because the expectations were so high. Like, it's one of those iconic characters that was so cool because you didn't know much about him.
Yeah.
He's kind of mysterious, and they really kept it that way. And you really didn't know much. You just know he was a little bit in the movies, as the bounty hunter. But they really kept him very mysterious. So, it would have been hard to write that, and have people be happy, But I don't know.
Yeah, they're trying to give you a look. Yeah. Yeah, he was. I mean, he was in Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi.
I think with the Ahsoka, I fell off because it's just like all the female characters they're all way overpowered. Like when I was watching it, it's like I don't know. It was just triggering me. I have to watch it again. Try watching it again. I didn't finish Ahsoka. I got about halfway through. I think I was like, man, I can't watch this.
With the girl with the purple hair so far, she doesn't have she don't have her no powers right now. Where I'm at, she's trying to feel the Force. But she's not feeling the Force.
That's right. Javi Hand says they need a Star Wars variety show. We could have Jefferson Airplane.
San Juan says my expectation for Disney
Christmas special. Wait a minute, T. McCloskey, you haven't seen anything yet. Have you ever seen the Star Wars holiday special?
Yes,
I got this VHS tape. It's got the secret footage. Actually, I do like the cartoon when it goes to the cartoon with Boba Fett. I did like that. That was cool. That's the only part of it I really loved, but I did like that.
The Ewoks were in there. I watched it. I remember as a kid watching it. I thought it was pretty.
Watching it too, yeah.
But you watch it as an adult. It's pretty.
Doesn't hold up. Doesn't hold up now. Don't watch it today. T. McCloskey, don't watch it today. It's like they have like a disco act in the middle of it. They had Jefferson Airplane. It was like, God, it's so bad. It looked like Carrie Fisher was zonked out of her mind.
Could have been.
I hopped up on drugs. But hey, it is what it is.
I know. Ahsoka ends with basically the show split into 2 separate series. Of course it does. So we can bring more Star Wars, as it says. Hubby says, I have the cartoon Boba Fett. I like the Book of Boba Fett, but they did kind of make him a touch shallow. But they always said he was shallow in real movies too.
He was an opportunist. Like he was just like he would like take whatever opportunities he could get his hands on.
The new improved Boba Fett. Yeah, Kathleen Kennedy's version. She needs to go. I don't know who died and left her in charge. Anyways, that Kathleen Kennedy.
She had her hands in all kind of great movies.
Yeah, but she's not doing good with the Star Wars though.
She's not doing good with Star Wars. She doesn't get it. But
yeah, there it is. That's it. She doesn't get it.
She doesn't get it. She didn't get it.
Star Wars fan growing up.
Really, the thing with Star Wars, George Lucas had a lot of great ideas, and believe it or not, like his wife, like kind of pulled him in a little bit to make Star Wars so good, But George Lucas had a lot of good ideas. He was always coming up with cool ideas.
Yep. Biggie D asked, did you like the Solo? I like the Solo series.
I liked it.
Once again, I like the backstories in that. I really enjoy them. Because it's like,
I think Solo did get kind of a bad rap. It wasn't really that bad.
I thought it was pretty good.
I thought it was pretty good.
You kind of got to see what Solo and Chewie were doing before.
Yeah. I liked Rogue One. Rogue One wasn't bad.
Yeah, that was pretty good too. I like
it. Was the first Star Wars where they didn't do the crawl at the beginning. It didn't have the crawl. Just like jumped right into it. It was good. It was different.
I didn't think of that.
Yeah, there's no crawl. Like with the text.
Yeah,
it just like starts. It's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that. That's right. Things you catch.
Only Star Wars movie that does that.
Think they're gonna come
anyway,
out.
I love the holidays because they're always showing the original trilogy on a lot of the movie channels. Are always kicking it on because they know people are home. And if you're at home and you're a Star Wars fan and that trilogy is on, you're probably gonna click on that TV and leave it on that channel in the background. You know what I mean?
What was that hotel you stayed at? Where were you at when you were in that hotel? And
that really bad hotel. Yeah, that was the only thing that gave me any comfort at all was I could have Star Wars on the TV. I won't make that mistake again.
Was that Houston Expo?
I think so. Yeah, that was a terrible idea. I won't do that again.
I'm
just gonna save some money. I'm just gonna get the cheapest hotel I can find. That was a bad idea.
Like
you get what you pay for. I was sending TMCLOSKY photos of this Roshan Festival Hotel. It was so bad. Oh my god.
But you're like, what? They got Star Wars on the TV.
I did get an extra day. I got an extra day to be there, but man, what a price to pay. It's gross.
Yeah, that stinks. But it has Star Wars on the TV.
They did have Star Wars with one bit of comfort that made me feel more at home.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings. Did you like the Lord of the Rings?
Oh, I love all of them. Lord of the Rings. Are you kidding me?
It was just okay.
They're a little bit long, but I mean, I still like them, especially the original Lord of the Rings series. The original Lord of the Rings, the ones was it Peter Jackson? The movies, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Did you see the ones when we were a kid? The Lord of the Rings.
The animated cartoon one? The Ralph Bakshi one? Yeah, I love that. I love that.
Yeah, love those.
I mean, I loved all that. All those Ralph Bakshi films were good.
Yeah. I love those cartoons.
Yeah, he did some crazy stuff.
Hobbyhand's coming out with the trivia. The original Emperor hologram was played by a woman.
Huh. Did not know that.
You couldn't really tell who it was, really.
They kept it mysterious.
Yeah, it was like a green blob.
Kept it mysterious.
You see the eyes. That's about
actually better. It's better that way.
Solo brought us the return of Darth Maul. True. Jason said he met Ray Park once.
Speaking of modern Star Wars, when they rebooted Star Wars, did you think the first movie was terrible? When they rebooted Star Wars, when they did the new ones, what was the first one called?
You talking about the ones with
the Kathleen Kennedy ones, the very first one. I thought it started pretty good.
When Anakin was a kid, or
no, not the original three. When they started the reboot, what was the first one that they did?
Oh, so after the 6, or I should say 1, 2, and after the 1, 2, and 3s.
Yeah.
I can't think of which one was next after those.
Wasn't the Rey one? What was the? Wasn't Rogue One? I can't think of. Anybody in chat know?
The Force Awakens.
Was that it? It could have been.
It was the first one, like that ends with them going to where Luke Skywalker is, and the movie ends. That movie was not bad, but they ruined it. All the characters, their arcs, all went in the wrong directions.
A Force. It wasn't a Force.
Was it a Force Awakens?
It could have been.
Maybe I have it wrong. I don't know. I have to go look. The first one was good, you know.
I'm trying to think of how it started off.
The Force Awakens, right?
Yeah.
The Force Awakens is number 7.
Yep.
Yeah.
What was in that one? I've seen it, but I just can't remember.
Yeah, how Kylo Ren was introduced. That all the new characters were introduced.
Oh, Han Solo was in there. Princess Leia.
What was the name of the character? He was a stormtrooper in the beginning of it. I can't remember now.
I can picture him. I can picture him. But I can't think of his name. Yeah, it's where Han Solo died. Yeah.
Finn. Yeah. Finn was awesome in the first one. Boy, that character got rooked. I was just thinking about that the other day. They could have done so much with Finn. Finn got rooked, man. Like he was a cool character. They ruined that character. He was so good in the first movie.
Yeah, and man,
what a waste. What a waste. What a waste. He was cool. He had a cool character arc. He was a stormtrooper. And then he kind of got a conscience, right? I mean, his arc was cool. And then they ruined him. That second movie ruined the entire trilogy. Went off that follow-up to A Force Awakens. The entire trilogy went off the rails, and they ruined all the characters. Finn is the most. What a waste of that character could have been so cool. They totally ruined that character.
I thought they were going to make him into like another Han Solo type.
He would have been cool. Yeah, he could have done that. They could have totally went that route, but they just nerfed him. They nerfed him. I mean, if I was that actor, I would have been so pissed off because the stuff they made him do was so bad. It's like he got gypped. He got that actor got gypped, man. That got to play that role. Yeah.
Jason Ray.
He was the most interesting of them all. He was more interesting than Ray. His character arc was more interesting because he was a stormtrooper, and the way they introduced him. You know, The Force Awakens actually, like, if you forget about all the other movies, I mean, just forget that you know all the other shit that they did. Just forget it all and just watch The Force Awakens. It's really not a bad movie. I mean, you know, it was just on the TV randomly the other day, and I was watching something. It really is not a bad movie. It's just where they went from that movie is how they ruined it, you know? But Finn was cool. I would have liked to see them go a different direction with that character. Totally ruined that arc. Andy's
game room. They were building him up to be pretty important, and then nothing.
That's they were like, it's like they changed their mind. They changed their mind. It's like I thought, man, this guy's gonna be a badass. He's gonna maybe he'll become a Jedi, or maybe he'll become like a really cool character like Han Solo. And then they just
that's what I thought they were leading to.
They nerfed him. Like the second movie, they just totally nerfed him. They put him with a girl, the girl with the purple hair, and just like what a jumbled mess. The writing of that movie, it should be criminal what they did to the Star Wars. And starting off with Luke throwing away his sword, his lightsaber. That should have never happened. That was one of the worst moments in cinema history. When Luke throws away the lightsaber like it's nothing. It's like, oh, we really subverted people's expectations. It's like, dude, you took a franchise that people love and you basically ruined it for a lot of people.
Here's what
exactly Thor said, subvert expectations. They just ruined it. They ruined it.
And Jason said the writer said that he was not going to reveal that he cared for Rey, and it was something else. But I'm not aware that it was ever revealed what Finn wanted to tell Rey before they went under sand. Yep. Changed their mind, I think they did.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, so let's reel it in. What's our next topic? Is it Arcade Wars time?
I thought we were going to do top 5 arcade games of all time.
Okay, let's do it. You go first.
Do you have yours handy?
No, I can pull it though. Do you have yours?
Yeah.
Go ahead and pull it up. I'm gonna have to get mine.
Oh, shit, it won't fucking play. Maybe not. Why won't this thing play? I'll have to play it off of YouTube, I guess. That free video will not play. Let's see if I can use a different open with. Oh, man, something fucking happened. All right. I just have to pull it off. What the fuck, man? My video is corrupt or something. I'll pop it up.
Give me a minute. I'll pull it up. Get it right now. Boom. Copy.
You might get yours before I did mine.
We'll see. We'll see how fast I can do this. Yeah, poor Finn. Finn got gypped. Out of any of those actors, he got gypped the worst. He got the worst story arc. Should have been criminal what they did to that character.
Yeah, I wonder what he thought about it.
Oh, I'm sure he wasn't. I'm sure he wasn't happy. I mean, I'm sure he got a payday out of it, but I mean, man, talk about
what'd you do to my character?
What'd you do? Who wrote this? I guess that's what you sign up for, though. You know. No, we got this. We got this. You got yours ready to go? Fire it up, T.
No.
I got mine ready. Hold on. I'll just pull it up then.
Let's say fire it up.
Here we go. Boom.
I had mine. I know something.
Top 5 arcade games. Make us full screen. Add the stage. This is Papa Brad coming at you with 5 of his favorite arcade games of all time. First game I want to talk about is the amazing game Black Tiger. This is a Capcom hack and slash game, originally released in arcades in 1987. The reason why I love this game is when I played this game, I was in college. Every day in the student union, I would play this game. They had it in the small arcade there. And I got so good at this game, I could literally 1/4 the entire game. But it's a fantastic side-scrolling game. It has a lot of things I love about it. You play a barbarian hero, and you have to successfully make it through 8 levels. They have tons of cool end bosses. They have dragons. They have a demon at the end of one of the levels. But one of the things I love about this game is as you play it, you can find wise men who give you rewards when rescued. You also get these coins called zenny. And this currency allows you to buy various items to upgrade your stats in the game. You can get better weapons, armor, you can get keys for treasure chests, you can get anti-poisoning potions. Hidden special items also reveal coins. They can grant upgraded armor, full vitality, extra lives, extra time. And these secrets are part of what makes this game so amazing. Also, your vitality bar will increase up to 4 times as you play through the game when you reach certain benchmarks. So you gradually get stronger as you play the game. And spending the coins right is one of the ways that you can power your way through the game and 1/4 it. It's just a game I think I'll always love because it's like a time capsule to the days when I was in college. And I love this game. Check it out, Black Tiger from Capcom. This is in my top 5 games. Defender, to me, is one of the most important titles of the golden age of video games. This game sold 55,000 copies to become one of the best-selling video games of all time. I mean, the sound, nothing really sounds like Defender except Robotron, and is frequently considered one of the greatest video games in the golden age. Jarvis Design the controls to emulate both Space Invaders and asteroids simultaneously. This is the ultimate game to me that separates the men from the boys when you're talking about playing classic arcades. I mean, when you show someone that you can play Defender, I have mad respect.
Mad respect
about Defender. Next, I want to quickly take a look at a great modern retro game that is available on iArcade and on Steam. Check out Galacticon.
This is Papa Brad, and it's time to review the game Galacticon for the iArcade.
Ready, player one.
If I was to say that this is the best retro arcade game to come out this year, I would not be lying. The game pays homage to great Williams classics like Joust and Defender. Also pays homage to games like Asteroids. The game has secrets built into it. For example, on this level, if you do not destroy any of the rocks, you can score a bonus. Once a bonus appears, you can shoot. Look at that. If that's not the warp drive from Galaga, I don't know what is. Just chocked full of 80s arcade goodness. But what makes this game amazing is the gameplay is so good.
Go up.
Coming in at only $4.99, this is definitely one of the best values in an iArcade game.
Yeah, Galacticon is still amazing. Pick this one up. It's on Steam.
Definition of a must-play game on iArcade.
Great.
It's literally that good. I can't imagine if you have an iArcade, if you like 80s arcade games, I can't imagine anyone not loving this game. The in-between levels can be pretty challenging. This one gets me a lot. All these bombs drop, and you got to steer your ship in between. You've got basically fire and flap. The flap's a little more controlled. Look at this, Centipede. The little ships look like Centipede. Just tons of cool arcades. It's like if you took a bunch of great arcade games and mashed them all together, you'd end up with this. The thing is, you know, it runs so smooth. I mean, this would have been right at home in the 80s arcade between Defender, Galaga, and Joust. I mean, look at the graphics, how cool they are. One of the things that makes this game so spectacular are the controls are just dead on and fair. Look, that's not the tractor beam from Galaga. I don't know what is. The ship could have been on the cover of a Journey album. I mean, come on. This game is just cooler than cool. I mean, it's just... everything I love about arcade games is in this game.
350, can't beat that.
I just finally beat the UFO stage at the end of the game for the first time, and it was incredible. It was an incredible experience.
Robotron 2084, released by Williams Electronics in arcades in 1982. The game that set the standard for dual-stick shooters. Eugene Jarvis strikes again, basically as follow-up to Defender. Yeah, he was inspired by the game Berserk, another great classic arcade, and Space Invaders to create Robotron 2084. This game was really the first game that really pushed the two joystick control scheme to the highest level. I mean, when you talk about dual stick shooters, Robotron's pretty hard to beat, you know? The game was a massive critical and commercial success. And even today, it just holds up. It's just a great game. It's just perfectly pure in its pure adrenaline. You know, story doesn't really matter. This game's set in 2084. Robots called Robotrons have taken control of the world and have eradicated most of the human race. Your character's called the Robotron Hero. He's a superpowered genetic engineering error or mutant.
Attempts to save the last human family. If you touch anything in this game, it kills you. Easy to learn, difficult to master. It's just the perfect game that is pure adrenaline. I want to show a quick clip of a retro modern game that's currently available in arcade for free. This is Saturn. Check this game out and look at the similarities. This is Papa Brad with a look at Saturn, a Robotron-inspired dual-stick shooter raging onto the iArcade. This is the game that you didn't know you always wanted. As a lover of classic arcade games, this game just scratches that Robotron itch. And the best part, this game was released for free on the iArcade. That's how you show love to a retro gaming community. You bring down fire.
Free!
And then you make it free so every person that has an iArcade can play this game. You know, as a lifelong fan of Robotron, I can tell you this game delivers that magic. And it's very hard to do. You know, what they got right with this game
is a back-end game.
The feeling of the firepower.
Free.
You know, Robotron, you can always get out of some really tight situations. In this game, they really nailed the firepower element.
You're
of
clicking
the game.
on it. You click. I'm not clicking.
The game has a lot too. There's 12 different baddies that you fight.
Love this
There are 9
game.
different power-ups that, you know, will change the way your ship shoots. There are 5 hazards that you encounter in this strange world of Saturn. There's a manual that tells you all about the game. And the love of your little blue friends when you pick them up. That's what makes you stronger.
Love this game.
And that's what's going to make you survive in this game. Like any great classic type arcade game, saving the friends adds a greed element. And greed elements in these games are part of the magic that makes a great 80s arcade game. If you like any of the retro games like Asteroid, Space Invaders, Centipede, Defender, Galaga, Gradius, you're going to love Saturn because it's a simple, fast-paced twin-stick shooter. It has the feel of a classic 80s arcade game. You need to shoot all the baddies and collect friends to increase your multiplier. When you die, you lose a life and 35% of your friends. Every 75,000 points, you get a new power-up will spawn. An extra life is granted with saving every 60 friends. The magic of this game is that the levels are randomly generated. So every time you play it, you get a little bit different game. There's varying levels of difficulty depending on what kind of baddies they spawn in the level with you. Part of the magic of this game is the way they got the formula just right. There's kind of a loop to the action. The more friends you pick up, the higher your score multiplier goes. Then the more you score, and then you get more power-ups, which also helps you get further. The more power-ups you get, the more points you score, the more friends you get, and so on. It's like an infinite loop. And this is an infinite game. It does max out at level 60 as far as difficulty, though. One thing I admire about this game is the design, the art, and sound effects. They really make me feel like I'm in a Space Mountain. This game reminds me the most of Robotron out of any game I've ever played, other than actual Robotron itself.
Great. Still great.
It's Robotron, it's shiny, it's new, and it's recommended. 10 out of 10.
10. Perfect score.
10 out of 10.
10. This is a perfect score.
Modern retro games like this are one of the reasons I love the iArcade. They keep bringing us these kind of new, reimagined, which I think are going to be the next arcade classics. They're really good. And this is another great game and a series of good games that they've just released. Infinite replayability, frantic dual stick action, This game gets a perfect score for me. The fact that it's free also doesn't hurt.
Of course, there can only be one at the very top, and that's going to have to be Donkey Kong.
That's your number one.
To me, this is the ultimate classic arcade game. Combination of luck, strategy, and just really cool level design. Love this game. Never gets old. Play it at every arcade I go to. Just a fun game. And this will be one I would consider maybe eventually one day owning and buying a real arcade to have it.
I might have one.
You know, it's very common. Donkey Kong is a very common arcade cab. So it's something that could possibly happen. But this is a great game. This is a game that really has stood the test of time. So, in my number one spot, it's on like Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong's going to take my number one all-time greatest arcade. What do you think? Did you put Donkey Kong at the top of arcade games? It's all subjective. I mean, most of my favorites are from the 80s. This is what I like the most, but that's not saying that there's not games in the 90s and the 2000s that I don't like. But to me, these 80s games, these are the classics. Like, you know, when I go into a arcade or go on an arcade tour, these are the ones I always go back to.
Finally, it's snowing.
Phone over here.
Unbelievable. If you like 80s arcade games, this is a must-play. Very much feels like it could have been in the Donkey Kong series. The people are clamoring for Donkey Kong. Give this game a try. You're not going to be disappointed.
On the VCS.
It's that good. You know anything about Papa Brad? You know I'm a huge arcade gamer. When I say this game could have been an 80s arcade, this would have been a massive hit if this would have came out in the heyday of arcades.
This is on Nintendo Switch now too.
Yeah, it's on a lot of platforms.
Getting more time in that. No. There it is. Warp. Get the donut. That's the Ferris level. Ferris wheel level.
I don't know. Oh, even had like the Donkey Kong sport top.
I know. It's
Candy
awesome.
Store Crush. This one has a Donkey Kong Jr. feel with the vines. If you ever played Donkey Kong Jr., the way you go up and down the vines, this feels so familiar. The play mechanics. It's like 80s hard, but it's not cheap.
Hard but not cheap. Anyway, those were my games. I will say this: TMCLOSKY with this 4K arcade. Imagine if they get some of these modern retro games. You know, I mean, I would love to see some of this stuff make its way to Atgames, because to me, for 2023, you were asking me the stuff I liked. I liked a lot of these reimagined games that were like. They were like throwbacks and reimaginings of like the games that I like, the retro games from the 80s. And if I could have any type of games, I want more of that. You know what I mean? I'm a big fan of that. If they do it right, and it's hard to do, but I'll say that the games that I showed there, those hold up. Those are actually some of my favorite games from the past year. Donut Dodo, Saturn Deluxe, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to see some of that stuff too on that game. Do you think we'll see that stuff? I mean, they have to.
I don't know. I mean, they have a store, so they're really set up for it, and they'll have a 4K screen. If you know, if Donut Dodo's on the Switch, why wouldn't you? I mean, I would buy it if it was on the Atgames store. I would buy it. I'd have to have it.
The wonderful gamers.
I bought it now twice. I bought it for the Atari VCS, and I bought it for the
iArcade. I'd buy it again. I love that game.
It is on the VCS then.
Yeah, okay. It's on the VCS. The Donut Dodo's on the VCS. It plays great.
See, that's pretty cool.
Black Tiger, $1.25. Look, my games are affordable, and they're going to get a lot of games out of them. $1.25. Look at the games I said Saturn, that was free if you had the iArcade. And I don't think it's that expensive on Steam. It's only a couple bucks. These games are great. You don't need to spend a bunch of money.
$4.20?
$4.20 on the Steam store.
It'll go on sale probably.
Dodo, $3.49. Check these games out. If you like classic arcade games, these are great.
$3.49. Yep. Black Tiger, $1.25.
Make it snow and support these developers that are making these modern retro games that are amazing. They're amazing. They're great. They belong on an arcade. They play best on an arcade, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because they're really made for their arcade.
I'll enjoy playing Donut Dodo, chilling on the couch with my Atari VCS, chilling on the couch with it on the 75-inch TV. But to be honest with you, it was meant to be an arcade game. So Atgames is going to have a technological powerhouse, but they also have a store, and I would love to see them get some cool games to go onto that 4K arcade. And I mean, think outside the box, because there's so many great indie games that deserve a platform to be shared. That's my opinion. And I love leaderboards. Yeah. A lot of these games have leaderboards. So if that games had some of these games, we could all be playing against each other. How cool would that be?
Yeah, I forgot VCS has those indie games in their store. And they're gonna add some more too as time goes on. So it'd be interesting to see what VCS store gets us. It would be nice if Atgames would do something similar too. Get some of these indie games in there.
There's some really cool ones. Should. There's some great games. I mean, and there's. I mean, you don't have to spend a fortune to have a great game. Honestly,
that's what's nice too. Mm-hmm. They're very, very affordable.
They're very affordable and they're very fun games, and they're a lot like classic arcade games.
Brooklyn said 6 other carts for Evercade. I'm addicted to Evercade. What do you say? Today I ordered the Indie Heroes 3 cart for Evercade, which has Donut Dodo on it. There you go.
Awesome. Yeah. I do love, I mean, that is a cool thing, it is fun to kind of sit on the couch and play something like the Evercade or the Atari VCS. It's a different experience than standing in front of an arcade.
Yeah.
But, always, like I said, my first love is arcade games. I'm an arcade gamer. I mean, I love arcade games and pinball first. That's going to be the focus of my channel moving forward because that's what I love. It's not going to change. I'm not going to rebrand. I'm not going to be talking about something different. And let's take a look at Battlezone, one of the greatest games of all time, isn't it, TMCLOSKY?
It is one of mine.
Nice pick, by the way.
This is my top 5.
Let's check them out.
I love Battlezone. Battlezone is my number 5 all-time favorite game. It's a first-person shooter tank combat game released in arcades in 1980 by Atari. With its use of its 3-dimensional vector graphics, the game is considered to be
Cornercade's rebranding.
True 3D.
Happy New Year, Cornercade.
Person perspective.
Happy New Year.
Pretty awesome game. I really enjoyed this game in the arcades. Love the dual control sticks and using
Atari 50th. Should get the Atari
really
50th.
Atari 50th is great.
When you're looking through the scope or whatever,
yeah, the cabinet is so
screen
cool.
was kind of out there a little ways because the arcade box was set, the monitor was set back, and then you had some stuff on the sides of the cabinet were kind of lit up, and it really made it feel like a true 3D perspective.
It does, because you look through like the periscope thing when you're playing it.
Yeah.
Very immersive.
Yeah, the cab.
Yeah, the tank controls with the fire buttons on the top.
Yeah, then the cab itself kind of looked like inside a telescope.
By Sterling Electronics.
Berserk.
It's one of the first
Berserk.
games to come out with speech synthesis. It's a pretty fun game. you never played this game, it's pretty fun to play. It has 64,000 different mazes on here.
64,000 different possibilities.
Shit over top. But it has 64,000 mazes. Unbelievable, especially for a game in the early 80s.
Run, sucker!
Run, sucker! Chasing me is the enemy, Odo, I think it's called.
Oh, the one up. I want to buy the arcade one up one.
I love this game, especially because of the sounds of the robots. Pretty cool.
It's got a Centipede on it, I think. It's got some good games on it. If you
Jason said, no. You hear me smashing those buttons?
Congratulations, player one. It's Tempest. Another good one. Dude, you realize you have 2 vector games now?
I know, I was just thinking that.
I'll be honest, vector games are amazing though. Like when you go to an arcade, that glow that they give off, they're hard to beat for like pure arcade games using a real vector monitor. These games are just mesmerizing. Love Tempest. Great game. It's funny. I was playing Tempest 4000 on the Atari VCS, and it was making Steph sick. She was getting all dizzy and stuff while I was playing it. All the flashing lights. Game's a trip.
Buy that Atari VCS and get the 50th anniversary on that.
Favorite game of all time?
Galaga.
Brought it out in 1981, and it was a sequel to Galaxian.
Actually, the third. Space Invaders, Galaxia, and then Galaga.
A fixed shooter.
Space Invaders was actually part of it?
Yeah. Yeah, they were like a trilogy.
Smash those buttons, suckers.
Wow, 142,000. Nice score, Thumper Squid. Dude, I love in Tempest the Super Zapper. You know, when you hit that button and it's like a smart bomb and it destroys. I love the Super Zapper.
I always did it too early and didn't have it when I needed it.
You know, it's like you can't take it with you though. If you don't use it, every time it recycles. So if you don't use it, you lose it. You know. TMCLOSKY, I've rolled over Galaga, the score. I flipped it before. If you know the score resets.
You flipped it?
Yeah, it rolls over. Just like Pac-Man.
Turn it down.
Mr. Dude, this is my.
All right, Mr. Dude, number one. Whoop, whoop.
You guys know.
Number one.
There it is. There's the cabinet. Universal.
There it is. There's the cabinet.
It was actually the first game to be released as a conversion kit. Taito did the conversion kit in Japan, and it was inspired by Dig Dug. Mr. Dude. Like Pop Brad.
Number one, Mr. Dude. There it is, right behind you. You gotta get a little.
Liked it so much, I made my own cabinet.
A 3/4 custom arcade to the greatest game of all time.
Mine anyway. Love that game, man. I still love that game.
Dig Dug. Dig Dug.
This ain't Dig Dug. This is Mr. Do.
Yeah, Dig Dug. Greatest tumbling game of all time by Atari and Namco.
Get that diamond. Yep.
I don't know if I said it on here or not, but I'm not sure because that diamond only comes out so often. After so many apples drop is when a diamond comes out. I like Dig Dug a little better. What?
Dig Dug.
You can't like Dig Dug better than Mr. Dude.
Dig Dug side art. Blowing up a puka. He's blowing up a puka with a bicycle pump. Where's the bicycle pump?
You got Dig Dug over there, though.
You do have a Dig Dug. You have both. You have Mr. Dude and Dig Dug.
Yep. Yeah, Mr. Dude, man, always been my favorite.
Yeah, Mr. Dude is great. They should do it. They should get the Universal titles and do those recharged. Imagine the games they could make. Those would be ideal for that.
Well, you got 3 games: Mr. Do, Mr. Do Wild Ride, Mr. Do Castles, and Mr. Do Run Run.
Or they could do like Mr. Do. They could do Ladybug. Universal had some cool games.
Jason right here. Universal presents Mr. Do, Ladybug, Cosmic Avenger, and
Space Panic. There you go.
Space Panic, yeah. And Woot. Space Panic. I like that game too. I have to put that on my cabinet. Thanks, Jason, for letting me know that. I forgot about that game.
Yeah.
Space Panic. Got to write that down.
They have a funny Space Panic story at the Waybacks Arcade. They had bought a Space Panic and fell off the back of the truck, and they picked up the pieces of it off the interstate and they put it on their wall. So they have like the art from a Space Panic.
Yeah,
but it didn't make it. It didn't make the journey back. But they put a little tribute to it in the arcade, which I thought was pretty cool.
Hollywood Balloon
on one of the walls.
Answer Cornercade's question: what one cab arcade could come out with that you would buy day one? None here, sucker. It would suck.
Yeah, I'm sick of watching them ruin my favorite games.
I know.
I mean,
like they ruined my
honestly,
Dragon Slayer.
And when you can't even make Pac-Man run right, I mean, come on, please. The pattern.
They had it running right, and they freaking ruined it.
I know. They're going backwards. It's like people are like, "Oh, I want them to make Robotron." Why? They're going to ruin it. You want to play Robotron? Get an ALU. Play it with the joystick spread apart with the ball tops.
Hollywood asks, "What new games you got?" I haven't put one on for a while, but Space Panic is going to be on my Mr. Do tomorrow. I'm going to put that on my Mr. Do. I forgot all about that game. I like that game.
Yeah, Space Panic is cool.
I haven't played that game since I was a kid. Long time, man.
Cornercade, if you get hired and you start running the show with Cyrus, tell them to get off their lazy asses and make Q*bert already. What are they waiting for? Good Lord. I mean, talk about sitting on a property that deserves an arcade cab. Q*bert.
See it, Sam. Yeah.
Everyone knows what Q*bert is too. Like when they see it. I mean, that's like, where's Q*bert? I mean, are you kidding me?
I know.
Mismanaged.
They'll get that one wrong too, though.
Maybe not. It's pretty basic. You don't even have buttons. Here's the benefits. No buttons. The buttons are like the player 1 and player 2 start.
But if you don't do the joystick correctly,
you got to do the diagonal mount joystick. You can't mix it. You can't mix it with other games. That's how you'd mess it up. You try to mix in a bunch of other games with it. Q*bert does not play well with others. TMCLOSKY.
Q*bert just needs, and you have 3 games, right?
You have 3 games. You have Q*bert, Q*bert's cubes, harder, more challenging Q*bert. You can add mellow yellow Q*bert.
Yeah,
there's actually quite a few that they did.
Did they do another pop
Q*bert's
one?
Cubes.
I thought they did another one like 7-Up or something too, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I mean, there's enough where you can just do, because you can't mess with Q*bert's joystick. You can't have just a regular 4-way. It's got to be, like you said, diagonal.
Yeah, I have videos of mellow yellow Q*bert on my channel.
I think I have mellow yellow Q*bert on my Mr. Do, actually.
Yeah, it's cool. He like sucks that mellow yellow. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was actually a thing, Cornercade.
What's that?
Star Wars trilogy. They're not going to have the. I doubt they have chips that powerful enough to run that. I mean, I could go play that right now in the other room. I got the modded Star Wars that has that on it.
Well, I think we all like retro games. I just don't like what Arcade 1-Up did to the retro games.
the cabinets. They ruined almost every single game. Only one they really didn't ruin was Star Wars.
Defender Partycade.
Defender Partycade. That's it. I mean, Tron, joystick and spinner sucked. My spinner broke on my Tron. Wasn't even playing it. Wasn't even turned on.
You weren't even playing it, Team McCloskey.
I turned it on and it wasn't fucking working anymore. It's like, you gotta be kidding. I even said that to my wife. It's like, what's going on? I didn't even freaking play this thing.
Did a gremlin come in there and break it? I mean, what the heck?
I asked my son because he dropped some lightsaber one time on one of my other cabinets. Like, did you drop one of the lightsabers on my Tron? No. I'm like, man, this thing just fucking broke sitting there. Just sitting there. It broke. It's like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. But my joystick, Pop Brad, it's still on there. It's still original. I have not broke it yet.
That's good. Well, don't let me come over. I'll tear that Team McCloskey. I'm gonna come visit you. I'm gonna tear that joystick right off of that Tron for you. That's okay. GRS has a solution for you with their space opera flight stick.
If Pop Brad comes to my arcade, there's going to be out of order on Tron.
Yeah, you put an out of order on there. Yeah,
it's out of order.
I play aggressive, dude. I play aggressive. What can I say?
Yeah, I play a little bit aggressive, but not like you though. You're jamming those things, man. You're like,
dude. Dude, at Waybacks, they had those real joysticks that the Robotron has on it. Man, they have some serious springs in those things. Those Wicco or whatever, the original joysticks that they used in them. Those things have some serious spring pressure.
Do they really?
Yeah. Wow. You're gonna get aggressive when you play that. Just to move the joysticks, there's a lot of spring tension.
They got they don't have. Do they have a battle zone there? Waybacks?
Man, they don't. They don't. I need to let them know. That's one they should get. They should get that one.
I don't know how many are out there still. I mean,
I don't see them that often. I don't know why either.
Did you see any of them at Atlanta or Houston?
No, I haven't seen any of them. I haven't seen Battle Zone. They never have Battle Zone. Actually, I did see a Battle Zone, but it was one of those little tiny cabaret cabs. I take that back. I did play Battle Zone, but it was on like those ones they made that are like small or like mini.
Yeah,
they're real arcades. They're like a smaller size. I think it's a cabaret cab they call it. It's a miniature.
Yeah.
It worked good.
Robotron with 49-way joystick. All right, you want to do Arcade Wars real quick?
Let's do it. It's time. Arcade Wars. Let her rip.
It's almost 2 o'clock here. It's like
do it. Roll it.
Where is it?
Roll it, Team McCloskey.
Welcome to Arcade Wars.
It's time for Arcade Wars. You had Tron. Oh, where'd Pop Brad? Pop Brad disappeared. I thought I put it on there. Dang. Let's see. It's on this one. Nope. All right. Do Papa Brad's first. He had Tron. I think this is this his version? Let's see. Let's get the first. Man, there's something wrong with my shit tonight. What the fuck? My freaking thing does not want to play any fucking shit. What are you doing over there, Pop Brad?
What's going on, Team McCloskey? You're not playing that Tron video?
Just something wrong.
My wife. What's up?
I just have to freaking. Do you have it? None of my videos are playing.
I can re-download it. I can get it.
Like my video player will pop up and then it goes right down.
Let me see. Hold on.
Now it's just fucking sitting there spinning.
Okay, give me a minute. Let me find it.
Yeah, I have to freaking reboot my computer. No, you can't. See, it comes up and then it crashes.
I made a video for it. Let me look.
Yeah.
Gotta find it.
I have your video here, but I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do. Might just have to show pictures of Carl O's. Sucks, man, because I just rebooted my computer earlier tonight. Yep.
Maybe you got a virus.
Don't say that, man.
Hope not.
Fucking sucks, man. Nah, Carl, I haven't been able to play any videos tonight. I had to play all what? You did play my first one, though, didn't it? Then after that, I couldn't play my second video. Couldn't play yours. Now I can't play yours again. Too much porn? I don't think so, Ray.
I don't even know where I put that one. I sent it to you. Good for it. Hold on. What do I do with it? I'll just pull up a short. See if you can get Carl O's to work.
Nah, I can't get his to work either. But I do have.
Carl O, can you send me your game through the Discord? I could download it real quick.
It wasn't a video on his. What he sent me was like pretty much all pictures.
Okay, well that's easy. That's even easier. Just send them through Discord and I'll download them.
I can pull up Discord.
Yeah, do that. Pull up Discord.
If you can get yours to play.
I'm working on it. I don't know where I put it.
Yeah, I don't know. I played the first video, man, and after that, it hasn't worked since. What the fuck's going on? Hope I didn't get a damn virus.
Somewhere in here. K-Talk. See it. I'm just gonna have to re-download it. I don't have it.
Really?
I don't know what I did with it. I don't know where I put it.
Okay, I got Carl O's up.
Let me just re-download a short on it.
I really don't need that picture. Okay. Let me show his first.
Yeah, show his. I'll pull up something.
Okay, here's Carl O's. It's Firefox. Get the Clint Eastwood. Not the movie. I thought it would like. Man, what is going on? Get back. Oh, I see what it did.
This will be a good one. I'm gonna copy this one.
Is it site? Guess I'll just stay on here.
Download.
Firefox is the environmental one. There it is, right there. It's this one here. He's doing the environmental one. Not to stand up, but this one here. Some pictures. You got Clint Eastwood promotes the Firefox arcade game. Video game, Firefox. It's a laser game, laser video. Clint Eastwood and Atari joins forces. Let's see, I can get a picture real quick too.
You'll probably pull up some Firefox footage too off the YouTube.
Yep.
Okay, I should have mine. I just gotta pull it up. It's working on it. Here we go.
Oh, here's a good picture of it right here.
Okay. I got my video of it.
Boom. There's the Firefox cab.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
I've never seen one of those in real life.
No?
That's got to be super rare. Never seen a Firefox cab. I've played the game. I always see that one, that smaller one. That's one I've seen.
Yeah, the stand-up.
I saw the cockpit one like that though. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, there it is, side by side.
That's crazy.
The sit-down one looks kind of small. Like this, if this person sat in there, man, look at you would have no room in there.
Did they even make an environment? I've never seen one. That is crazy. Right. See if there's is there even an example of it on YouTube?
I tried to see.
Or was that just a prototype? That is cool.
I never saw one.
They actually produce those?
I'm pretty sure they produce. Yeah, because sure? I did see one picture. It was in like an arcade.
Firefox Environmental.
Like this one here. I mean, this looks like an old arcade. I don't know if it is or not, but there's one right there.
Okay.
I think they're out there, but I don't think I think they're pretty rare too.
That's got to be a super rare one, man.
Look, it's all lit up on the back like that.
That is cool.
Let's see. Yeah, I tried to look for a video that's somebody like showed the cab and stuff, but
yeah,
I could not find one. I didn't look real hard though, but
that is pretty cool. Yeah, never seen one of those. Andy's Game Room said he saw one. That's pretty cool. Some gameplay. Kaboom.
So this is all with no credits in that. So this is kind of like your
what
do you call it?
A track screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Hobby Hands is getting commissioned to make a Firefox cockpit. Carl Lowe.
Atari Laser Video. Atari Laser. Take ground path to find secret bases.
Yeah. That's cool. Got the video footage of the clouds.
Yeah, it's kind of like, what's that other one I had that?
Mach 3?
Mach 3, yeah.
Yeah, Mach 3. It's a lot like it. Yeah. I'm going to take her down. I think Firefox is a lot harder, though, than Mach 3. Playing both of them.
What's that?
They're both cool. I said this game's harder. It's harder to play.
Is it?
Than Mach 3, yeah.
So there is Carl O's.
Mm-hmm. Good pick. Okay, now this one, just ignore Robotron. Robotron will be in this a little bit, but we're going to focus on the other game. My pick is Tron. There we go. That's my pick, Tron. It's from the Wayback's Arcade.
Oh, it's Wayback?
Yeah, this is from Wayback's Arcade. This is their Tron on the floor. Look at that. Thing's a beauty. He's a beauty, TMCLOSKY.
See the mirrors on the side. You need a better translucent.
That's a real one. That's the real one.
See the mirrors on the side. Well, my translucent's not bad.
Anyway, yeah, that's my pick there. Tron. To me, still, the Tron arcade, it just pulls you into play. Like, when you see that, there's nothing that looks like Tron. It's just like, it has the entire cabinet is in attract mode, inviting you to come up and take on, jump into the world of Tron.
Got behind me. At least the arcade one-up version.
Yeah.
Only thing I like to do.
Yours is way beyond the arcade. You've done so much modding to yours. Yours takes it way to the next level. I mean, for me, Tron would beat the Firefox. Much as I do love Laserdisc games. Don't get me wrong. I love Laserdisc games. But Tron, to me, would easily beat Firefox. Boat, put the polls up.
Yeah, poll is up.
Firefox game is a lot of fun. There's like you gotta they shoot these radar things at you.
There you go,
Firefox is a pretty cool game if you haven't checked it out.
My translucent is lit up, as you can see now.
Oh, okay, there you go. Forgot to turn it on earlier. I was like, your Tron looks broken, Team McCloskey. It's missing something.
And I do have the mirrors. You can't see them, but I do have the mirrors on the sides.
Team McCloskey, when I sent you the picture of the real translucent back glass, it is grainy on the real arcade.
Yeah, but not as bad as mine is.
But I mean, anyway, you saw it wasn't like a ultra. I mean, that is the actual arcade. I mean, so.
Well, I know it wasn't the greatest, but mine's even worse than that. Mine looks okay.
I think it looks good from your video. It looked good.
I just can't believe nobody has really. It'd be cool to get it because I think the one on the real one is made like a acrylic. I think. I think that's what it's made out of. I think if this was made out of acrylic, I think it would look a lot better. Nobody makes that. I mean, I think it's cool enough art where if you backlit it and put it in a frame and put it on your wall, that would look really cool.
What you should do is just get figure out the size, and you could probably just print that thing and make it yourself.
Yeah, it's do an acrylic though.
Get a higher quality, like our photo paper, like something where it has a little gloss to it, where it's a little more better image quality. Vote now, programs. Vote now, programs.
I got a light box.
Yeah, like those games always pull me into that back row at Waybacks. I had to play Tron. I had to play Gorf. That videoed me playing Gorf. I love Gorf. Another underappreciated 80s. Gorf is fantastic. It's a beautiful cabinet when you see it in person. It's got the front panel lights up. You got that same joystick, that flight stick like you have on Tron.
Yeah, Andy, if you go to the video I did, I do have the description. I do have the link of the light box on Amazon on my video for that Tron when I did S panel.
The Cidercade in Houston, Texas has a working Firefox using the original laser discs. It's crazy.
Who does?
Cidercade Houston.
Oh, really?
They have it on the floor. Firefox, not the environmental though. The regular arcade. It has that weird shape, kind of like Return of the Jedi. Use that shape too. Interesting cabinet. There's really no other cabinets like that.
No. Ray asked, do any of you guys have the retro shooter system? I have the send-in gun and I have it hooked up to my Raspberry Pi. That's how I do my shooters.
Yeah, Goofyfoot says you can play Gorf on the Tron. Mystery Encoder's going to make it where you can play Gorf on that Tron.
Oh.
4KC is playing Tron right now.
Nice.
He's driving some light cycles. He's taking out some NPC cones.
Tony C says I played that Firefox. That's Cidercade in Houston on travel for work.
Awesome. Yeah, I did too. That was fun. That is a great arcade. If you're ever in Houston, go to Cidercade. It's fantastic.
Hey, guess in almost 3 weeks, Papa Brad, we could be playing our Atgames 4K pinball machines.
I know. I can't wait.
About 3 weeks.
Yeah. Major Havoc uses that cabinet sometimes too. Yeah. Yep. Sometimes they do with Major Havoc for sure.
It's not exactly the cabaret, but. Tony C is cleaning and laundry tonight.
Yep.
It's getting ready for New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve.
Can't believe it's going to be 2024.
2024.
That's New Year's Eve where you're at now too, Pop Brad.
Sure is.
Almost 1 o'clock your time.
12:55 my time.
Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year, Team McCloskey. Cheers. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to everybody in the chat. Thanks for sticking around. Our long stream, 2 hours and 39 minutes. We got going a little late today.
Yeah, we have a lot to cover.
And if Ray's still in there, we stream normally Thursdays at 9 p.m. Eastern and then Saturdays 10 p.m. Eastern. So he did ask that one our last stream, I think.
Yep.
Our Hollywood Polo says Happy New Year's, guys.
Happy New Year, Hollywood Polo. Happy New Year, everybody.
So that's our dedicated 2 times. It's Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern, and then Saturday, 10 p.m. Eastern.
Yep.
So, and I got to get better. In 2024, I got to get better with putting my thumbnails up earlier.
Yeah, I know. We run them at the last minute.
Well, you know why I was doing last minute, Papa Brad?
What's that?
I know a lot of people don't know why, because we had a little issue with people trying to drop their live streams in front of us. So I was trying to do last minute.
Yeah, that's true. That sucks. It's like you cut your audience right in half.
I mean, you know who I'm talking. You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, we don't need to go there. But yeah, that happens.
That's why I was dropping it last minute. But I'm past that now.
Yeah, we're past that.
I'm going to drop it like I used to.
It's all good.
Like today, I dropped it early. I think I dropped it this afternoon. I think like 5 o'clock or something. But I'm going to start doing that again. But so people have more time to see when we're streaming instead of last second. And sometimes, man, I put it on private and I forget to do public.
I know. You got to make it public.
I'm not going to
make it public
anymore. When I get it done, it's going private or going public.
It's
not going pirate. It's going public.
It's going pirate. It's pirate video. Pirate video right here on YouTube.
I'm not going to privatize it anymore.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Carlo.
This is number one At Game channel. We are not At Game channel. Are we?
I love At Games, but I mean, that's just me.
I'm just getting into them.
Yeah.
Gamer Mini over there.
I mean,
getting the 4K pinball.
When you have more than 2 ALUs, you're probably a pretty big fan. You know, I mean, I think I have almost every. I don't have every product, but I got close to it. 2 ALUs. I got the ALP. I got the Legends Gamer. I got the Legends Mini. And I got a lot. We live in a golden age. And right behind me, I can play Black Tiger. I can play Truxton 2, and I can play thousands of games on this beautiful ALU with the bit pixel screen. And that's the thing. The LCD marquee is like 10 times better than this one. Like my marquee I have scrolling behind me all the time. That LCD marquee is absolutely jaw-dropping gorgeous when you see it in person. And, Atgames did himself a disservice not making a video showing the marquee in action, because that's one of the best features of their new design. But
it's coming stocked to LC.
Stock setup.
$350 option.
And once again, that chipset is a beast. I mean, they need to drop those emulators in there so our communities can do what they love to do. And it could be the greatest. It could be the best one yet.
I think they're going to drop it in there, don't you?
They're different. Hollywood Polo. I like both of them. Depends on the game. I like the ALU more for Robotron. That's for sure. It depends on the game. Choice is always good. You know, like I said, we have tons of ways to play these games now. And I'm not waiting. I don't have to wait for Arcade1Up to release my favorite game. I mean, you can just do it. I mean, we have so much available right now. You don't have to wait. You want Soul Calibur? Go buy a Dreamcast. You know?
There you go.
I mean, why wait? You don't have to wait. You know? If you want Star Wars Trilogy, it's easy. It's easy enough to run. Just look into it. There's nothing to it. You don't have to wait for these companies to make your game.
Hollywood Polo, did you answer it, Pablo? Brad, do you love your ALU more than the Bradcade?
I did. I like them both. It depends on the game. Certain games are better on the ALU. Certain games are better on iArcade. I still like, for playing shmups, I like the iArcade the best. But, you know, that would change if we had a 4K screen that would rotate. Might change. That could change very quickly. we had a 4K screen that rotated. TMCLOSKY, would you be a fan of that?
Yes, that would be that to me. That's a game changer right there. I mean, it's a game changer anyways. It's 4K.
You could play pinball on it. You could do all kinds of. And I know we have a pinball that will do that too as well. But yeah.
Because if CoinOps X, like Papa Brad said earlier, if CoinOps X is not on there, it's no big deal because you can still bring your own games and there's other ways to get those games on there.
Yeah. Now, the only thing that'd be a big deal is if they didn't put the emulators on there and they didn't put bring your own games, then it would be a big deal. But they're not going to do that.
Yeah, they already said bring your own games are going to be on there.
And there's going to be other stuff developed, I'm sure. It's just a matter of time. Something new.
Yeah, I mean,
anyway.
Don't need a rotating screen, but it would be nice to have it on there. It would be a game changer for sure. It's already a game changer having a 27-inch 4K.
Yeah, that's great.
But it would, rotating the screen would just take it over the top. I mean, really, just take it over the top.
Yeah, it would. It would.
If they don't do that, I understand, because it would kind of compete a little bit with maybe the 4K pinball, but I don't think it would. But they might see it that way.
No, it wouldn't, because people still gonna want to play pinball on a pinball machine, a virtual pinball machine.
Exactly. That's what I said.
Arcade, but I mean,
I don't know if they see it that way though. It's only.
I think they're pretty good. They realize that options are good for the most part. And as far as engineering, I mean, they got the best engineers. I mean,
they've already done it.
They got NASA. They're the NASA of home arcade. They've got the people that are smart enough to make stuff work and figure stuff out.
They did an ALU Mini, so they would just have to.
People love that about the ALU Mini. I mean,
oh man, that's the number one thing I hear from people.
Everyone says that. Everyone says that has the ALU Mini. They're like, I like that you can rotate this. A lot of people just leave it rotated too. I see them all the time, vertical. But
that means that's what they play mostly is the vertical games. Yeah, that's the number one thing I hear. So awesome to be able to play vertical games. Yeah, like I said, they know how to do it. They would just have to, just a little bigger scale. Should be no big deal.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen? You ever had? I was over there with Carl O with his Mini. I should ask. I didn't even think about asking him. Show me how you do the rotation. How easy it is.
Yeah, it's not hard.
I know Brad is confident the ALU 4K will sideload games. However, if it doesn't, the bit LCD is not worth paying for it, in my opinion. Yeah, but you're just not getting the bit LCD. But they already said that you can do the bring your own games. The only thing we're not sure about is the CoinOps X. That's the only thing we're not sure about. Everything else we're pretty sure about.
Yeah.
And they have not said anything about CoinOps X.
Yeah.
But we'll see. But like you said earlier, it's no big deal if they don't have CoinOps X on there. CoinOps X just makes it easier, but if the emulator is on there, you're good to go.
Yeah. It's just a fancy menu system.
Yeah.
The front end just makes
Which is pretty cool.
The wheels.
I have CoinOps X on mine, and
yeah, I mean, it's running behind me. I mean, it is cool to look at. It's cool to have on in the background.
It does make it easy.
It doesn't make it look cool.
Yeah, it does.
It's not really necessary though.
No, like you said earlier, it's not necessary. All right, how many people voted here?
Let's wrap it up, man.
Whoa, look at this. I'm surprised 19 votes. We only got 19 votes though. Tron is winning 58% to Firefox 42. Wow, I'm surprised.
Tron's gonna win. I'm not surprised. Tron is a strong arcade game. It's gonna be hard to beat. It's gonna be hard to beat Tron.
Firefox environmental.
It is pretty cool. It is pretty cool. You always want to be. You're the devil's advocate. So whatever I like, you're gonna go against, aren't you, TMCLOSKY? I know you're a huge Tron fan. Come on, TMCLOSKY. Who are you kidding? Who are you? You're not kidding me. I know.
What are you talking about?
Carlo, pull up some more alt accounts and vote. See how close we can get this thing.
That just sucks that my video wouldn't fucking work. Yeah, I better not have a damn virus, dude. There it is. There's Firefox environmental.
You got the video working?
No, I'm gonna have to reboot my computer. I don't know what happened because I ran the first video just fine, and after that, I haven't been able to run a video ever since I did the first one.
Tron's holding on well. Still has 60%. 60% of the vote. Let me see here. See if I can pull up something else. Let's try. Let's see.
There's Tron. Shabam.
Here's Tron. Let me pull up some Tron action. Hold on.
Firefox. I'm just trying to stay neutral.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Anyway, sorry.
Tron. Firefox. Tron. Firefox.
Well, you need to add it. You need to add it to the stage. Add now. Do it. Wasn't on the stage. He's like saying it. He showed pictures in the background. I'm like, that's not on the stage, TMCLOSKY. No one's seeing that but you. It's only you. You're the only one getting that show.
Tron.
Okay.
Firefox. Tron.
That is disappointing. I mean, really, who doesn't like Clint Eastwood? Clint Eastwood's awesome.
Yeah, it was based off that movie.
Yeah, that was a good movie. I remember that movie. That was a big hit back then when that came out. Firefox.
Yeah.
He had some good movies. What's your favorite Clint Eastwood movie? Dirty Harry.
Yeah. I don't know. And then some of those old ones, or not old ones.
Hang 'em High.
He has so many good ones.
Fistful of Dollars. Fistful of Dollars.
What's your favorite one? Make my day.
Actually, probably The Gauntlet is my favorite one. That's the one with the bus, I think. That was a good one. Man, he had some good movies. Clint Eastwood had a good run of movies. He had a lot of good movies.
You know what he did?
That's it. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. I love that movie. Love that movie.
Go ahead.
Yes, Ray. I think I'm changing. I'm changing. I said Gauntlet, which I love, but I think the Good, Bad, and the Ugly might be my favorite. I think. Yes, he's a good director.
You know, he reminds me of this picture here with his outfit and all that. The Spy Hunter.
Looks like a members only jacket. Yeah.
Looks like a Spy Hunter there a little bit.
Yeah, Gran Torino. Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's one of his newer ones. Dude, I mean, he's there.
Man, the spaghetti westerns were great, man.
Yeah. What a career.
What a career. Absolutely.
What was his first movie?
I don't know. He did a bunch of stuff. I think he might even have done some TV before he became a movie star. The Man with No Name trilogy. Yep, that was those were huge popular westerns.
He's 93 now. Wow.
Dang.
93. I did not know he was that old. Wow.
He was on a Western TV show, see? I think he was on TV. Yeah. He was on Bonanza. He did some TV before he became a movie star. Yeah.
Bonanza?
Yeah. He's around.
His first film was 1971, Play Misty for Me.
Play Misty for Me.
That was his first. Yeah, Gauntlet was 1977. Bronco Billy.
Yeah, Gauntlet. Man, that movie. I could watch that one again with the bus. That movie was great. Good 70s movie.
Man. Pale Rider. I forgot about Pale Rider. Heartbreak
Every
Ridge.
Which Way But Loose. Wasn't that? Yeah. Was that Clint Eastwood? Every Which Way But Loose with the orangutan.
Yep. Yeah, that one had like a bunch of people in it.
Yeah, that was a crazy one.
Unforgiven, The Rookie, White Hunter, Black Heart Bird, Mystic River, Jersey Boys.
Every Which Way But Loose. We said that one. That was a good one. That's right. Negative MG.
Did you watch The Meal? It was 2018.
If I saw that one.
Yeah, if you didn't, check it out. I mean, it was made in 2018. The Meal, MULE. Revenge of the Creature. Francis in the Navy. Never say goodbye.
We need Dirty Harry in the streets of San Francisco right now. That's what Ray says.
Joe Kidd.
I don't know if you can make a Dirty Harry movie today.
Why not?
The woke people would go nuts.
Any which way you can. Did you see Heartbreak Ridge? That was a good one. That was more movie. I think Vietnam. Can't remember. Deadpool. Pink Cadillac.
Yep.
The Rookie. Oh, yeah, The Rookie. That was a good one, too, man.
That was a good one.
Space Cowboys. I remember that movie. I don't know. Trouble with the Curve. American Sniper. His last one was 2021.
Yep.
Cry Macho.
Yep, Ray is correct.
Song credits. Television. Amazing Stories. The Blues.
4KC says he got to start on TV in 1955.
1955. Alan in Movie Land and Highway Patrol was 1955. TV movie was Alan in the Movie Land, and then Highway Patrol was an episode, Motorcycle A. Then 1956 was Death Valley Days and TV Reader's Digest. He was in Maverick, 1959. Alfred Hitchcock Presents. He was in that. Season 4, episode 32. Human Interest Story. He was in Alfred Hitchcock. He was in Mr. Ed. 1962. Episode, Clint Eastwood meets Mr. Ed. There you go. Interesting. Dirty Hitler. Crazy stuff, man. 22 votes. We got 28 people in here. 22 votes. Anybody else want to vote? We're gonna shut this sucker down. I'm surprised. I'm surprised Tron's winning. I really thought Firefox would win, but especially with the environmental cab. Space Cowboys was fun. Yeah, I don't know if I saw that. I remember when it was at the movies, but I'm not sure if I saw that. He says we need Dirty Harry in the streets of San Francisco now. Yeah, I heard it's pretty bad out there. They could call him.
Make my day, punk.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Biggie D was going to get a Dirty Harry pinball machine for a while, but he changed his mind.
Remember that?
Remember he was talking about getting a Dirty Harry pinball machine, but then I guess he changed his mind.
Couldn't pull the trigger, Papa Brady. Couldn't pull the trigger.
Well, if you get a pinball machine, you're going to learn how to work on a pinball machine because they all break.
Or it's just going to sit there out of order.
Out of order, or you're good, or it's going to sit there until you. Eventually, you're going to get sick of paying someone to come fix it, though. You're going to have to learn yourself.
Goofy Foot said, "I never seen that black box in arcades." Somebody said they saw it before. I don't remember who it was. Was it Ray or somebody said they saw environmental cab?
Carlo, you can send me that video on Discord. I can play it if you can send it to me. How did he send you the video?
The only thing he sent me was that stuff on Discord I was showing.
Oh, those pictures. Okay, he didn't send a video.
I didn't see any video on there.
Okay, I got you. The pictures. Okay, so we got the pictures.
Man,
that's cool. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to my fucking video. Couldn't play anything tonight except for my first one. That first video went, and then after that, man, just fucking.
Yeah, I've never seen an environmental Firefox. This has got to be a pretty rare one. You got Tron with 61%. Firefox with 39%.
Oh no, it's going down.
Alts are coming in. The alts are coming in. Vote with your alts.
Carl's going to play me on this because I couldn't get the damn video to work.
Was there a video?
I made a video. I can't play anything.
Oh, you made a video. I can't play a video. If you didn't put it on YouTube or anything.
No, I didn't. I have it, but it starts loading and then it
crashes.
So I'm not sure what's going on. And I tried another program and it won't work on that either. I can't play any videos right now.
Must have been encoded right, or there's something wrong with your video player. Yeah.
Yeah. Vote now. Vote often. Mayday, mayday. Eject. 4KC says, I'm kind of surprised Tron is winning too. The one I voted for never wins. You should have voted for Tron then. OKC.
You need to vote for the opposite. It's not too late to flip your vote to Tron and give us even one more vote.
You can't flip. On these polls, man, you can't flip nothing.
Oh, once you click, you can't flip, huh?
Yeah, it's
not
like
flip-flop. You can't waffle all over the place.
Like on a community post, you can flip-flop, but
no waffle. A community post, you can. That must be what I'm thinking of. No waffling.
No waffling here.
Once you vote, that vote is locked in.
Just to let you know, Caro, I did vote for Firefox.
Just to let you know.
I'm a traitor to Papa Brad.
Dude, you know you wanted to vote for Tron.
I never played Firefox in the arcade. I didn't realize Atari had a Laserdisc games.
Yeah, they do. I think it's the only one they did, though.
Right on when everybody else was doing it.
Yeah, they did one. They did a Laserdisc game. Yeah, that was the thing. Everyone was making Laserdisc games. You know
who made Mach 3?
I think Romstar or something. It's like some company I never heard of. Mikey J Productions. We are still live. This is the show that never stops. We're not afraid to break the 3-hour mark.
Oh no, it was Gottlieb.
We're at Mach 3.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Okay, maybe it was Gottlieb. Stern made Cliffhanger. That's a Laserdisc game.
Can't see here.
My Star Electronics.
It says here Mach 3 is a shoot 'em up Laserdisc.
It might have been distributed by Gottlieb though.
Yeah. Well, it says developed by Gottlieb.
Oh, maybe it was. I don't know.
It was developed by. It's right here. See, developed by Gottlieb and released in the United States, 1983, under the Milestar brand.
Oh, the Milestar, yeah. I remember that being on the cabinet.
So it was developed by Gottlieb and it was released under their Milestar brand. So that must have been part of Gottlieb, that Milestar brand. Interesting. Look at that. Fun fact there. October 4th, 1983 in Europe.
Yeah, Mikey J Productions watched a full Lord of the Rings movie during this stream.
Excellent. Nice.
Excellent. We have made it. We have made it. We are past the 3-hour mark now.
I want my MJP.
I want my MJP. Man, I used to like that show. He was doing this rocking retro show for a while. It was a lot of fun. I don't know if you're gonna do that for next year, Mikey J. I like the rocking retro show. He's still always doing cool stuff on his channels. I think he's doing some stuff next with some action figures and stuff. It looks cool.
Bean says, or did I?
So I don't know. We shall see.
We shall see.
Yeah, it was a good show. Enjoyed it. Well done.
All right, let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here. It's time.
Wow, 32 votes. People are voting.
I got Truxton and Black Tiger waiting on me. Look at them behind me. I got them waiting. They're ready. They're ready to be played. Truxton's calling my name.
You gonna play them now?
I'm gonna play a game when I'm done.
A game.
Yeah, I'm gonna play one of them. I don't know which one.
MJP says, yes, I'm following Mr. Home Arcade into action figures. I've been talking to him a lot lately.
Mr. Home Arcade was CT Jason.
Oh, really?
Yep.
It's
like the seven degrees of Kevin Bacon or something. Mikey J Production is following Mr. Arcade. It was related to CT Jason. So we're what? 3 levels of 3 levels. All right, adios, Ray. You have a good evening.
End the poll. And look, it always knocks off 1% every time I end the poll.
Yeah, there's like 1% not shown.
It's there, and then when I hit end, it goes away. So 32 votes, Tron 59, Firefox 41. I'm surprised. Tron held on. Now I gotta come up with something.
I am not surprised.
I'm gonna have to come out with the Star Wars Venom. I can't say it.
Environmental?
Environmental cab. Why can I say that all of a sudden?
I don't know.
I'm gonna have to come up with the Star Wars one, man. I'm gonna have to pull out the Star Wars. What am I gonna come up with, Pop Brad? I don't think Mr. Do will beat Tron. Or come out with Dragon's Lair. What am I gonna do, Pop Brad? I gotta come out with something.
You gotta come up with something that could beat Tron. I don't know what could beat Tron.
Maybe that game that uses the same cab. Satan's Hollow, maybe?
Satan's Hollow would be maybe.
Almost the same.
Similar.
Yep. Same stick, just red. Yeah, I can't wait. Can't wait for my Atari VCS, man, next week. I hope those games are still on sale, but I have a feeling they're going to stop after January 1st.
Yeah.
We will see, though. Watch. The sale on games are going to stop on January 1st. I'm going to get the VCS on January 2nd.
I think they're already off sale, TMCLOSKY.
No, see?
I hate to tell you, but I got my VCS right over here. I can tell you right now. Hold on.
Let me know.
I think they're off sale already.
That sucked, man.
Don't put them back on sale. Just wait. Get a couple ones that you really want just to start. Yeah. Just get a few that you really love to start,
I think I'll start with the Atari 50th anniversary. I think that's a good start. Don't you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Get that Asteroids recharged.
Yeah, man, that one looks so good.
Maybe the Gravatar recharge would be a good one to start with. Get a couple recharged.
Are you looking?
Yeah, sale's over with.
Is it? No.
Yeah, man, you missed it.
See,
I'll do it again, though.
I was at least hoping it would go to January 2nd. See, if that thing would have came today.
I know.
I could have got in because I know earlier they were on sale. Well, in January 30th they were.
Yeah, they'll do more sales.
Yeah, Brooklyn Menace even said, I knew that was going to happen to you. I'll just wait for more sales. Yeah. There's a good chance there'll be sales like in February too. Because
it's like they added 3 more Atari 7800 homebrew games. Cool.
Yeah, Brooklyn mine's not going to show up till next week either. It's on its way. I mean, it left California already, but hasn't hit anywhere else yet. But I'm thinking I'll get it like on Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm hoping, but yeah, I'm definitely going to get that Atari 50th and, like you said, a couple recharge games. What's your favorite recharge game so far?
Asteroids.
Yeah,
favorite one. I haven't put enough time in the other ones yet. That one's got me hooked right now. Yeah, I don't want to rush through them.
I can see why.
I want to really enjoy them and like play them enough that I get to really enjoy them. But I'm really loving the Asteroids. I would recommend it.
Yeah, Brooklyn's bummed out too, man. Missed out on the sale. It's like, damn it. But a good time for other sales too is in February because you kind of have that after Christmas in January. You have that kind of lull, or you have that lull where people don't buy stuff. So Atgames always does that sale in February as well. They'll do a nod sale in February because it's like people were spent so much money around Christmas time they
tapped out.
Yeah, so people throw sales in February. All right, thanks everybody for hanging out with us. Got anything else, Papa Brad?
That's it. Stay legit.
Tapped out for the night. In the morning, we're in the early mornings.
Yeah.
Thanks everybody for hanging out. Happy New Year's, everybody. It is
Happy New Year's.
It's New Year's Eve now, so Happy New Year's, everybody. Hopefully you guys have a great New Year's Eve and New Year's. We'll be back Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern.
Yep, Thursday.
So, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Thanks. Was it Jason and Caro? Give us and high scores on tap.
High scores on tap, Carlo and Jason. Thank you so much, all three of you.
5 memberships, gifts. So thank you guys for that as well. Have a great night, everybody. And see you on our next stream. And always stay
legit.
TMCLOSKY presents Arcade Talk live stream. Game of the Week! Welcome to Arcade Wars!
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for coming tonight. We're gonna do the Arcade Talk show. Yeah, that's right here. The Arcade Talk show. That's right, we're gonna do it tonight. Come on, people, let's do it. Let's do the show. What show is that? That's the Arcade Talk show. Yeah, who's on tonight, you ask? You know who it is. TMCLOSKY. And who else? You know who it is. Papa Brad.